candid with us. You said, I didn't want him to go near me, I wanted to keep my clothes on when we were becoming intimate.
Yeah.
And you drifted apart.
Yeah, we did.
Carl decided to buy you new boobs, as I call them, for Christmas.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you discovered that the money or the breast implants that you'd organised were in fact PIP?
Cheated.
No, I am grateful because you've had a lot to put up with, and I don't obviously appreciate that you're feeling. I don't take your feelings into consideration. It is horrible.
Dr. Aaron Ghosh.
When we pressed on that breast tissue itself, we noticed a lump, didn't we? We saw a lump today on an examination, and that's quite a serious sign.
You were with this Duncan for 19 months. You split just 6 months ago. And I said in the introduction that you want to warn other women to stay away from this guy.
Yeah, he's pure evil. It started with a push. Then he broke my shoulder.
Did you sit on top of me when you'd already broke my shoulder? You sat on top of me and punched.
This lady says that you're alone. This is an incredibly important story to do, and this lady is very, very brave to be here. Gemma is on the Jeremy Kyle Show. I said then, please sit back and relax. I said it, I think it's something that a lot of people have read about, seen about. This is very personal to you. Let's hear, if we can, your story. You've been with husband Carl 9 years, married 4 kids, and everything really was good.
Yeah, until I breastfed. I breastfed my children, my little boy for 1.5 years, and my little girl for 6 months. And once I'd breastfed, as many women will know, you do lose a lot of the shape from your breasts. And I didn't notice it myself. I didn't notice the changes in myself. It was my husband that pulled. I literally got to the point where I would not take my top off.
Literally that bad. And let's just highlight that, because I think a lot of women would identify with that. That suddenly, huge changes to your body physically. You felt less attractive to him.
Just not. I personally didn't like the look of them, the feel of them. They were empty, and I didn't look in the mirror at them, so I certainly didn't want.
And you were really candid with us. You said, I didn't want him to go near me. I wanted to keep my clothes on when we were becoming intimate.
Yeah.
And you drifted apart.
Yeah, we did, really bad. I mean, I didn't notice it was him that pulled it up, and he basically said, we live separate lives, you're a different person now. And it was my friends as well, actually, that said, the girl who used to come out and be quite outgoing and all.
It really had an impact, didn't it, on your confidence. And you know, it wouldn't be an over-exaggeration to say that the relationship was heading to oblivion, really.
Yeah, because we just didn't communicate anymore. I was so caught up in myself that I didn't appreciate how and it is a massive part of a relationship, obviously, the intimacy, and it just wasn't there as much, or if at all, because of that.
It's amazing as well for the people who criticise, you know, cosmetic surgery, whatever you want to call it. They'd go, really? That sounds a bit shallow. But no, from your point of view as a woman, it was having a major negative impact on your relationship. Yeah. Carl decided to buy you new boobs, as I call them, for Christmas.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. He approached the subject, and he did it in a good way, and it was him that said, because I had never. I mean, I probably had the opinion of the majority of women out there. I didn't agree with surgery, and I just thought, be happy in how you are, and I would never ever have had it done. And it wasn't until he broached the subject, and he'd actually done research into it, and said, look, I think it would change you.
I think it's an individual choice. I think people have to make their own choices.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be excuses.
And you said, which I loved, you loved him, suddenly you're like a couple of kids again. You were just back together and everything was great.
Yeah, we were just back to... Friends commented again, you're back to your old self. I could put the old dresses on I used to wear, and it's silly, it's little things like that they mean a lot.
And then you started to feel very strange. Tell us about that.
I started getting a lot of pains in my right breast. I also started to get, which I put down to having my own business and 2 children, and cloudiness, memory loss,
lethargy,
tiredness, constant though. And I mean, I felt like a 60-year-old woman trapped in a 20-odd-year-old's body, and it was literally, I would get the children to school and I would feel the need to lie down. I didn't, but I did feel the need to lie down.
It was about this point, which I'm sure people would be aware, that the information about PRP implants, French implants, a poly implant, I can't say the last bit,
prosthesis,
came out into the public domain.
Yeah.
Were you aware of any of that at that time?
I was aware that it was taking place, and I'd picked up on the feeling of it, but because I'd gone
Did you know you had PIP?
Not at that point. Because I'd gone to the best clinic that I felt, well, it was classed as the best clinic out there, I didn't question it for a second. It didn't cross my mind.
Let me just give some information for people watching this show. PRP implants are banned because the silicone gel used in them is of a different composition to that approved. The gel is reportedly used to make mattresses.
Yeah, and
40,000 women in the United Kingdom, as we stand, are thought to have the implants. 95% had them fitted privately. I mean, that's horrific.
It's horrific. To find that out as well, and that's I mean, they found a list of 30 things that it could be, like the filler that goes around your bath, that was one of them.
This basically then started to impinge on the relationship again, right?
Well, for Carl, I felt awful because obviously I'd gone back into the bubble, and again, I didn't appreciate where he was coming from. I was just trying to get myself through it, and I do tend to do that. And we'd gone, I mean, we're starting to come out of it now, but we'd gone back to the point again of he'd lost me, I was constantly on the internet, I was constantly looking at things. So yeah, it's had a massive impact on us again.
In terms of intimacy now, in terms of every part of this relationship, it's back down at the bottom again, right?
Pretty much, because they feel so foreign.
The relationship has just gone on this roller coaster.
Yeah, yeah.
Your honesty is fantastic. Let's get him out. Your husband Carl's on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. As she told it, you would adhere to, right? I mean,
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's.
How do you feel right now, having done what you did for the right reasons and everything had been taken off? How did you feel when you discovered that the money or the breast implants that you'd organised were in fact PIP?
Cheated. So
What's it done to the relationship, you, her, together?
It made us a bit like ships in the night, is the best way I can put it. Jem got so embroiled in what she was doing. She was still there in body as a mum and as a wife, but she wasn't there in mind, so she would still be there to feed the kids, to look after the house, do the things a good mum does. But she...
Talk to him.
She wasn't there
Talk to him.
As Jem. So I had to take on the role of mum a little bit. We also have a business together, so I had to take on that role.
Jem, talk to him.
And it's just made us pass each other a little bit.
No, I am grateful because you've had a lot to put up with, and I don't obviously appreciate that you're feeling. I don't take your feelings into consideration. It is horrible because I'm too busy fighting for myself and what's going on, and I don't appreciate how Carl feels, and it's been probably as hard for him as the same as every woman out there. I mean, I know it's affecting a lot. I've spoken to a lot of women, their families are going through it.
What do you need from each other? What do you need from him?
He's been brilliant. I mean, there's nothing else that Carl could do. We've had our arguments, and I scream and shout at him, and I think, if anything, I just want him to understand what I am going through sometimes, and that I don't mean to scream and shout, it's just frustration.
We both got so consumed by it. It's been the most exhausting and tiring thing from a personal point of view, but to have your wife, your best friends, the mum to my kids go through this, it would be hard enough if you were still there. But to worry about you and then be also this tired, doing everything else, it's unbearable. But
he told her that he told us that me and the kids missed her. They cried last night when she came. They went, "Mummy's going away again."
That's exactly how it is at the minute, and I hate that.
Now, can I just again, just bringing it back before we go shout, the fear for these women in the United Kingdom, the 40,000 women, is that a rupture could happen. And that's a split that occurs in the implanting, which can be caused if the gel's too weak, if the implant is damaged during the operation, if there's a flaw. There are signs for that. What you wanted to do was try and get some information, some understanding of where you were at, because it is impacting on your family and it's impacting on your relationship, and it's important that we do that. I'm delighted to have him back. I think he's a fantastic gentleman. Dr. Aaron Ghosh is on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron, welcome. What do we do? Over to you, because you have worked very hard behind the scenes today.
So we've gone for an MRI scan, which is the gold standard to check for a sign of rupture. You can have a CT or an ultrasound. The MRI was quite painless, wasn't it? It was good.
Yeah, it was.
Before we talk about the MRI, we did an examination first as well.
We had a conversation. We did an examination to see if there any clinical signs or any problems that we could pick up. Unfortunately, when we did that examination, which
that was
you can
you
see on the
earlier
screen,
today, right?
we were looking again for the scar to see if there was any problems there. Gemma was describing pain in the right breast, and particularly one side. So that does tell us that the right is probably got an issue that we need to look at more closely. When we pressed on that breast tissue itself, we noticed a lump, didn't we? And we saw a lump today on examination, and that's quite a serious sign. Anyone who sees a lump should always get that checked out. Luckily, we managed to get you straight down into the scanner. Now, the big thing is, what are the results of the scan, isn't it? The good news is, they haven't ruptured, OK? When we went through the scan, we were looking at the coating itself. The coating is clearly not of a very good quality, OK? You can tell that on the scan. You can see that compared to a normal implant, that this type of gel that they've used is the sort of stuff that we'd be sleeping on in our mattresses, on our memory foam pillows. It's not the sort of stuff that should be in your body. But the good news is it hasn't come out of the body, OK? Now, I'm not a radiographer, so I will need to send those pictures over to an expert to check if there's any tiny signs of leakage. But the general sign is they are in that area. However, that right upper lobe that we were looking at, that is an area of weakness, OK? So in that area, when we were looking at the scans, we were looking and picking up, and we thought there is an area of weakness. The actual coating is thinner there. Now, this could be due to any type of pressure. You could have been lifting up your kids, taking some shopping, anything that you're doing. You could have been in the gym. All these sort of pressures that you put onto that area are going to press onto the gel. If the gel coat and the gel itself isn't very good quality, there's a high chance of rupture. And we know that with these implants. That's exactly what they're doing.
But at the moment, she's safe. She's got to be aware. We're going to pass this on to the GP. I'm also going to say one thing. I mean, I can see it in your eyes, bless your heart. And I mean that, both of you, because you're nice people. You need to be a unit to face this. It's not about distancing yourself. I see it so often on this show. Two people who should be like that are like that. You need to talk, you need to communicate. We're going to work with you. I know the GP. I'm glad we did it, because I think it's important to highlight it. I think it's important that you got the facts. We could sit here for hours and start arguing about the rights and wrongs of certain organisations, but it's important that you got that information, and the two of you need to be like that. Yeah?
Thank you.
You glad you came?
Definitely. Yeah.
Nice lady, nice gentleman. I wish you the very best of luck with Aaron as well, and we'll do everything we can. Give him a round of applause, everyone. I'm going to go that way, guys. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. Good luck. Interesting story. Right after the break, we'll meet a man on the stage who read a confessional letter from his girlfriend. Find out what it said next. I'm right back.
Can I just say one thing before
you
leave?
could.
There was one more person, but that's when you were in the jail.
It started with a push, then he broke my shoulder.
His girlfriend, and he's here today to make her face the lie detector. But what did it say? Let's unravel this story. Mark's on the show, guys. How are you, pal? Nice to see you. Thanks a lot. Take a seat. Right, now listen, this is about you and Greta. You've been in a relationship for 2 years, on a break at the moment. This is the letter, right? Certain things apparently happened with her and other people whilst you were in prison. And she confessed all in this letter.
It took her a while to get to this letter.
How long before she wrote it?
Talking a year.
Let's have a look at the letter. It's quite a detailed letter, but it basically confesses... Goodness me, it is. Mark, this is the whole truth. I want everything to stop. I don't want you to walk out on me. That will break my heart. What did she admit to? Because there's so much here. Just very briefly, what did she admit to?
It goes through to... She admitted to sleeping with one guy, then she admitted to sleeping with another guy, she admitted to sleeping to another guy, and then kissing...
So in the letter, after you'd come out of prison, she admitted to sleeping with 3 guys and kissing one other. But Hugo took an awful long time for her to admit this. I was in prison. I don't really believe her.
It comes... Everything's been a lie. The full 22 months of relationship, I just feel I've been lied to. Me and my family, we've just been treated as mugs.
So the relationship finished 6 weeks ago. What is the point, if I can be as honest as I can, in you coming here and doing this lie detector? I need to know whether that's true or not.
I need to know if there was more. If there was more, then I'll walk.
All right, listen. We're going to do this. We're going to do it straight. You'll find out the truth. You want to know if there's a future or not. She's on the show. Greta, ladies and gentlemen. Greta, welcome to the show. I know he went to prison. I know you got upset. You got attacked, which is wrong, and I'm sorry that that happened to you. But after that happened, apparently, according to that letter, you slept with 3 blokes, had sexual intercourse with 3 men and kissed one another whilst he was in prison. Why didn't you not do that? Because that's your boyfriend.
My head was messed up.
I can't hear you, love.
My head was messed up.
Your head was messed up.
It was all over the place, and he knows that.
How do you think that was like for him? I'm not condoning what he did, but how do you think it was like for him knowing that his girlfriend had been attacked and your way of dealing with this was to jump into bed with whoever?
Wasn't the best way of dealing with it, but...
It wasn't just once and a mistake, love, was it? It was 3 people, 3 times, and a kiss. No wonder this relationship has been decimated.
You never listen.
I do listen.
You never.
I do listen, but you tell me parts. You only tell me so much. It's like you tell me I kissed him, and then it'll be, oh, he groped me, and then it'll be, oh, them fondled, and then you only tell part.
Right, I know.
That's been, what, 17 months I've been trying to get the truth out of you.
Whose idea was it to come here?
Mine.
What does today mean to both of you? If she told the truth, although it took a long time to come out in the letter, is there a future for you?
If she tells you, if this is the truth and there's nothing else apart from this, I'm prepared to work with her.
And what about him? If he passes and you pass, you think there's a chance to this? All right, let's do this all-important lie detector results. We are going to start with yours, Mark. And as ever, the questions that were asked, the answers that were given, and whether indeed... What are you saying?
Can I just say one thing before
you
read
could.
that? There was one more person, but it was when you were in the jail.
We asked Mark, since the start of your relationship with Greta in April 2010, apart from the one person she knows about, which was revenge sex, have you had sexual intercourse with any other person? Your boyfriend said no. Do you know why?
Telling the truth.
Because he was telling the truth, sweetheart. Then we asked him, since the start of your relationship with Greta in April 2010, apart from the one person she knows about, have you had sexual contact with any other person? He said no. Because, of course, he was telling the truth. And since the start of your relationship with Greta in April 2010, apart from the one person she knows about, have you passionately kissed any other person? He said no. It's not Scotland, it's England. We call it a full house. He passed every single question. OK? Now, OK, so I don't condone the fact that he went to prison. I don't condone the fact that he had revenge sex. But he came on the Kyle show and he passed the lie detector. As I was about to open his envelope, you muttered something underneath your hair. What did you say to him?
That I admitted to one more.
You what?
I admitted to one more.
Where did you admit that?
Before the lie detector.
Oh, right, OK. Are you ready for this, me old son? This is before the lie detector. Greta admitted to having sex with one other person at the beginning of the test, so we obviously changed the questions to accommodate it, because that then became 4 people and a kiss. She also stated that the one person she previously admitted to kissing, there'd also been sexual contact with that person, but apparently you knew about that. Did you know about that?
It had in the letter he was touching her.
We asked Greta, since the start of your relationship with Mark in April 2010, apart from the 5 people you admitted to, have you passionately kissed any other person? Because presumably, even though I'm old, when you have sex, you kiss, unless... Anyway, and so she basically kissed 5 people. She said no.
Lying.
Sorry?
Lying.
What'd you say?
Was she lying?
Of course she was lying. It's written all over your face. Then we asked her, since the start of your relationship with Mark in April 2010, apart from the 5 people you admitted to, have you had sexual contact with any other person? She said no, because this test says your girlfriend's a dirty little liar. But here's the coup de grace. Since the start of your relationship with Mark in April 2010, apart from the 4 people you admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with any other person? You said no. Your dirty little girlfriend lied on every single question, my friend. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm not actually lying.
What?
I'm not lying.
Oh, yeah, this is a woman who took 17 months to admit she had sex with 3 blokes whilst he was in prison. I'm not condoning... Hello? Yesterday, when you did the test, you made it was 4, and we changed the questions and you still lie. I don't quite know how many men you've had, but I do know one thing. He should run 1,000,000 miles away from you, darling. That's what he should do. Seriously.
I know you have. I knew you did, all the time. You can't lie. You're a bad liar, but you seem to think that you're good at it. I gave you that one chance.
Right.
One chance I
Did I
gave
come on
you.
here and make myself look like an idiot?
You just did.
Well, I'd like to know who it was then.
You'd like to know who it was?
Aye, because I don't remember.
Maybe there's been so many, love, you've lost count. What's going to happen?
I'm away. I'm going home, back to my mum's.
Actually, with the greatest of respect, do you imagine? I don't know what women like you look at the floor and, oh, it's all upsetting. How many was it? 5, 6, 23? What was it? How long was he in prison for?
4 months.
4 months? Jeez.
I'm away, mate. I told her that was the last chance. If you told me, I could have worked it, but no.
You couldn't trust that woman the minute she came out. You could see it written all
Never in
over
a
her
million
face.
years.
I wouldn't just walk, I'd run for your life. Give him a round of applause. You're going that way, son. See you later, pal. See you later. Cheers, mate. That's what people come for, to the show for the truth. Now, after this break, we've got a woman on this stage who claimed her ex tried to kill her. Now, the two come face to face next. I'm right back.
It started with a push, then he broke my shoulder.
Once this lie detector results come back, if I fail, I fail. Other than that, I'm out of here. I don't want nothing else to do with you.
But after we've
No,
been through so much.
I really do not want nothing to do with you. I am really surprised I'm actually here, because I can't stand you. You look like...
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome back. Now, my next guest today, Maureen, wants to warn other women to stay away from her violent ex. She claims her ex, Duncan, broke her shoulder, gave her a black eye, and even tried to kill her. Big day for a very brave. Maureen's on the show that way, guys.
I don't want him anywhere near me.
Don't worry, it's okay. We'll sort that all out. Welcome to the show. Should we put them down at the side for you? You okay?
Yeah.
Big, big day for you and very brave. And I know the audience will appreciate the fact that you're here. You all right?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Look at me. Be all right. You were with this Duncan for 19 months. You split just 6 months ago. And I said in the introduction that you want to warn other women to stay away from this guy.
Yeah, he's pure evil. Pure evil.
What happened, sweetheart? It's all right. You're okay. It's okay.
It started with a push. Then he broke my shoulder.
He broke your shoulder?
His shoulder. Then I've got MS, and if I got on the floor, I couldn't get up. So he used to sit on me and punch me in my broken shoulder when it was broken. Then he blacked my eyes, but they weren't just black eyes, they were right down here, literally, because when he sat on me punching me, it'd be my face, my shoulder, everything.
You say he's attacked his own mother, he would push you over and laugh.
Yeah, and he'd sit, once he'd beat me up and I was on the floor crying, he'd sit in the chair and just look at me.
You called the police, presumably?
Yeah, and the 6th time the police come, they said, Maureen, this is 6 times now. If we come back again, they said they're going to be picking my body up and putting it in a body bag.
This is horrific. You took this guy to court, this, whatever you want to call him. We can't get into a debate, because I'll be here all day. You got a 6-month supervision order and community service.
Yeah, for doing all that to me.
You went to the press. Why did you do that?
To let everybody in Beeston know what he was like. Most of the people knew anyway.
You say it was the most horrific nigh on 2 years of your life, that the scars physically and mentally are still there.
Yeah. Even when I go out now, I mean, I've got a beautiful partner now and we're going to get married. But when I go out, and even if I'm with my partner, I'm constantly turning around like that. And if we go to a pub and that, and I've got to sit at the door so I can watch everybody coming in.
Some people watching this might go, well, you've gone to the press. What is the point of today? Is it closure? Is it further exposure? What is...
It's going to be closure for me, because I want him completely out of my life. I just want to ask him why he did it, because I didn't do anything to him. Why did you do it? Why?
Horrific story, and really so brave of you to be here. Now, interestingly, I'm going to head back to the pod, because before we talk to Duncan, we've got his 77-year-old mother, who you say is scared of her son.
Yeah.
And you've actually seen him attack her, haven't you? All right. Strangely, my friends of the Jeremy Kyle Show, she has a very, very different story. Jean, very nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Why are you so upset?
It's all lies. It's total lies. He's never hit me.
He's never hit you?
No. We've had arguments, yes, but he's never hit me.
But this lady says that your son broke her shoulder.
No way.
Dislocated the other, gave her black eyes, damaged her
No
arm.
way.
She was unsteady with MS and she used to be pushed over in the kitchen and your horrible, vile son would sit and laugh.
No way.
The police told her to get out.
No way. He left her. She didn't leave him. He left her.
Can I say something with the greatest respect, because you're the age of my mother and I sort of feel like I should be looking after you. Plenty of people watching this will be going, you're just blindly defending your son.
No, I'm not.
What's the truth?
If he'd have done it, I would have been on her side, not his.
Has he ever attacked you?
He has not, but she has.
Sorry?
She has, but he hasn't.
She's attacked you?
Yes, in 2010.
So you're saying that that lady who's come out there and painted your picture as your son as a vile bully who beat her up and ruined her life is a fantasist who has actually attacked you? Tell us about that.
We have, in my garden, I have 2 ponds. And I went out and I could hear one draining. And I thought I fell over, actually. And I caught my arm on the... And I realised I'd got to get water into the pond. But I was trembling and I couldn't get the hose onto the... So I rang Duncan and I said, can you come home? And I explained. And she came with him. So I went indoors, sat on the settee, and she came and stood and faced me. And she said, I'll settle you once and for all. You've done this to spoil our day. The next minute it's round the head, round the face.
I'm really struggling here because I've got a woman out there who says your son has done some horrific things. I don't want to think that anybody would say anything that bad, and yet you're saying that it was done to you. You don't want to come on stage?
No.
Will you just stay there 1 second? All right, I understand that. Will you just stay there?
No. I mean, that was pleading.
She doesn't want to go anywhere near you. That's a 70...
Right. I'll take a lie detector test, Jeremy. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Listen, I'm not going to say who's lying, but I just want to ask the audience. That looked to be the honest words.
Did you ask her how her husband died? Because she's a trained nurse. He fell in the front of her and Duncan, who was sitting on the settee having a heart attack. They both sat there and watched him. And she never gave him the kiss of life or tried to bring him back to life again.
Jean, can you hear me?
Yes, more lies, more lies. Who sent
She's
the
saying
ambulance?
that you didn't save
Me?
your husband. What?
Or not?
Until he stopped breathing and then they called the ambulance.
These are some of the worst allegations I've ever heard in my life.
And
you're accusing her of not helping her own husband?
They just sat there on the settee and watched him. He was on the floor.
Before I bring out Duncan, who's Roy?
My partner.
Let's get Roy on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Roy, welcome to the show. What's your take on this, please?
I've been with her for 4 months and this woman's tortured.
My problem is very much this, because I think I've tried to sniff it out for like 7 years. I don't know what to think, because I would never want to think that anybody would make up, in whichever way, anything about anybody. I made the point to Jean, is this blind loyalty because her son is in fact a thug and an animal?
She's perhaps frightened of him.
I've never met this Duncan, so I wouldn't know.
You've never seen him, have you?
I've never seen him or nothing.
What are you going to say to him today when you do meet him?
Well, why did he get arrested? You know,
Why did he plead guilty then?
If he's pleaded guilty.
If you're not guilty, you don't plead guilty, do you?
Absolutely, but why is his mother blindly saying that? Did you attack his mother?
No.
You never attacked his mother? Right, well, let's get him out. Let's get this. All right, I'm moving it. I bought them. They're supposed to be heavy to stop it, and I end up doing my back out. Duncan's on the show, ladies and gentlemen, this way. Hi. We're going to talk concisely and to the point. Sit down.
Yeah.
What's the truth?
I would like to know exactly why these lies have come out. I understand the story.
You pleaded guilty to the police. Why
Yes.
would you plead guilty to the police and get a 6-month community service order against you if you hadn't beaten the woman up?
Right, let's give me the answer here.
Well, let's just answer it, pal.
Because I was honest, you call it beating up, I pushed her very severely in the face after severe, and I mean dangerous, assaults.
Were you violent to Maureen, yes or no, apart from that one occasion?
Apart from the one occasion, which I do admit, yes.
Did you ever
Other
hit
than
her?
that, no, it was a physical
Did
push.
you break her shoulder?
No, she actually had an accident on a electronic post outside the property we lived in.
Did she dislocate her shoulder?
I believe it was dislocated due to the fact she hit a
Did you give her a black eye?
No.
Did you push her over and laugh at her?
No.
Did you sit on top of me when you'd already broke my shoulder? You sat on top of me and punched. I was screaming, and her that lived at number heard me and come running downstairs. Now, say that's a lie.
I beg your pardon,
Don't
Maureen.
beg me,
Her
because
that
I am
lived-
going to thump
her
you
that
in a
lived
minute.
at number was the girl.
Shut up. Shut up. What did you just say?
Right.
What did you... No. Rewind just about 5 seconds. What did you just say?
What? About some out of him in a minute.
Say that again.
Some out of him in a minute. After what he's done to
Thank
me.
you. I'm not saying he hasn't. It's not for me to judge, but you're the only person on this stage in the last 15 minutes who's made any reference to violence.
What about...
And I look at that 77-year-old lady. I don't know how this finished. You know, I don't know, right? But I look at that 77-year... I haven't finished speaking. And I look at that 77-year-old lady, and I'm a little bit confused.
Right.
Is it blind loyalty to her son? Did you... I mean, how did you break your shoulder?
He did it.
How?
By punching me in it, and then I fell on the floor with MS. She can't get up because you're unsteady.
Sure.
Then he sat on top of me and kept punching, and you can get my medical record, and it says it in there.
I'm sure. Well, it doesn't say that he punched you. It says that you dislocated, broke your shoulder. She went to the press. She says that it's her right. It's not for me to disagree with that. It's her right to expose you as a violent man in your local community. What was that like when that newspaper article came out?
It was an absolute damn right shock.
What happens in terms of you? I mean, why are you here? She says she's here to expose you. Why are you here?
I'm here because I came across the article, which is 100% untrue.
You came here to clear your name?
Yes.
Roy, what do you think now you've come face to face with him?
I'm still very confused.
Don't mind, my friend. Massively confused.
Can I just say something, Jeremy? When the police come the sixth time,
Who do you believe, Roy?
I've not got enough information, mate.
When the police come the sixth
I
time...
haven't finished yet. I haven't finished yet, please. You see, I always do this show, right or wrong, by looking in people's eyes. And he's thinking exactly what I'm thinking, which is, we're never really going to know, are we? And you've just basically said on national television, you're not 100% sure you believe the woman you share your life with. If anybody watching this show ever fabricates anything like that out of anger, bitterness, resentment, well, hear me out, then for me that is as worse. Because is it fair? I don't know. I'm not asking the audience. I mean, at the end of the day, I think there's probably been right and wrong on both sides, but I don't think it's clean cut. Yeah, go on.
No, I was just saying, can I thank you for that? Because that, to sum the statement up, is precisely why I've requested to come here.
I don't know. It's not for us to stand on a television show and go, I don't believe her, I don't believe him, I believe her. There's just... Look at your boyfriend's face.
Well, that's up to Roy if he doesn't believe it, fair enough. But I'm not a liar, I'm a Catholic, and I don't lie.
I'm going to leave it there with one final thing, and Roy and I are on the same thing. It is not for us to judge. The most important thing is you both had your say. I would make sure you go in separate directions.
Just so that everybody knows what he is, and for the next woman to be very careful, because I've now got him on a register for violent, abusive men. And you're on it.
I think you'll find you're incorrect with that as well, Maureen, because I've checked all details.
I think we also have to be very honest and say there's been a degree of anger on this stage, none of which has come from him. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Interesting and confusing. Now, after this break, a woman on this stage dumped by her man is desperate to win him back. I'm right back.
I want this lie detector results to come back. If I fail, I fail. Other than that, I'm out of here. I don't want nothing else to do with you.
But after we've
No,
been through so much.
I really do not want nothing to do with you. I am really surprised I'm actually here. So I can't stand you. You look like...
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome back. Now, Katie's relationship, who's next, ended just 1 week ago, but she's here today to win back her man. She claims she still loves Robert and will even do a lie detector test to prove today she's always been faithful. Big day for her. She is nervous. Katie's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. How are you? All right?
Yeah.
Take a seat, my darling. Welcome to the show. Lots of noise in the background. Just very, very simply this. Robert and you were together for...
3 years.
I know he cheated. I'm still in love with him. I cheated out of retaliation. I'm going to prove today I haven't cheated any more than that one occasion he knows about. I want him back.
Yep.
Why do you want him back?
Because I love him a bit. And we've been through so much together.
Do you think that's feasible? I mean, he sent you a horrible text last night, didn't he? What did that say?
He turned around and says that he was the lassie he was in the hotel with. And that he's in a relationship with her now.
This is his best friend. She's here as well. Do you think there's a chance?
Hopefully.
Yeah? And you rang the show or he rang the show?
I did.
And you rang the show because you wanted to clear your name?
Yep.
And you want to tell him how you feel? The most important thing is that you get the chance to say your piece. Robert's on the show this way, ladies and gentlemen. Robert, welcome to the show. Let me get this absolutely right. She says you were together for 3 years, you were the cheater. Is that right?
2.5 years to be exact.
Did you cheat on her?
Yes, I did. I cheated on her for the first 3 months.
She says, I had retaliation sex, yes, but I love Robert, I want him back. Talk to him.
I don't want nothing to do with you. No, I am happy with that lass that's behind there. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're jealousy, you're too controlling. No. I want this lie detector results to come back. If I fail, I fail. Other than that, I'm out of here. I don't want nothing else to do with you.
But after we've been through so much.
No, I really do not want nothing to do with you. I am really surprised I'm actually here. So I can't stand you. You look like...
Why are you being so horrible when there's a woman on this stage who wants you back and who loves you and you think you can sit there in your attitude and be rude to her? Look at her. She was good enough for you for 3 years. Why are you being so disgusting?
The amount of things she's called me in the past few days is unbelievable. It's just... I'm not even going to repeat what
So you've moved on in the short space of 10 days? You're with Amy, is that right?
Yes.
Amy is your best friend, but you're now having sex with her, which you texted her with last night. So can I ask the million-dollar question? Why the hell are we doing lie detector? She came here to do a lie detector to prove that she hasn't done anything more apart from the one occasion you know about. You've done one anyway, but you say, irrespective of the result, she can sling your hook, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah, I've done one, yeah.
How does that make you feel?
After everything we've been through, you want to chuck 3 years away.
Yes. Yes, I actually do. Can't trust you. No.
This is a man who cheated at the beginning of the relationship. This is a man who cheated at the beginning of the relationship and said, yes, I did. Even if I fail. So presumably you are going to fail because you had sex with somebody else as well, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, so you are going to fail, yeah?
Yes, but the
Tell me about Amy. How long was Amy on the scene? Were you having sex with her behind her back?
Well, the lie detector test was from July 2009 up to today. We split 10 days ago. So why it was done up to today?
Can I clarify what each of you did in this pathetic relationship? You were with him for, you said 3, you said 2.5 years. When you discovered that he cheated at the beginning of the relationship, you cheated in retaliation, had sex with the guy, but just for a few seconds because you felt guilty. Just a few seconds. For many of us, that would have been long enough, I guess. I'm just being, not with you, but just generally. You're saying you did that, but you did nothing else. You're saying, can't remember. Might have had sex at the beginning, might have had sex with other people, don't want to be with you. Sorry I'm crushing you on national television, but I've moved on. Is that right?
Well, she's the one who brought me on national television.
Why'd you bring him here?
Because he told us that he cheated on us 3 weeks ago when we were together.
You wanted the truth, you wanted to nail it, and you wanted to make this relationship better. That is what you say. You've moved on. We're going to get her out. This is your best friend of 5 years, but you're now having sex with her. Is that right? Amy's on the show that way, ladies and gentlemen.
tears. It's all fake tears.
What do you mean it's fake tears?
She's sitting with crocodile tears.
Why?
But she knows for a fine fact it's over.
So this is all a big act by her to try and get him back. How long have you two been having sex?
A few days.
More than 10 days or less than 10 days?
Less than 10
So
days.
nothing happened between you two
Never.
whilst they were together?
Never.
He had you lined up though, didn't he, love? Well, you're his best mate. You're not supposed to sleep with friends, are you? So what, you got rid of her knowing you could jump into bed with Amy, or what?
No, I've always loved Amy.
That's total.
Why is it?
So, if that's the case...
You were a pick-me-up, Katie, and that's
First
it.
week we got together, why
You were
did you
a
propose?
You were a pick-me-up, Katie, end of. That's it. I'm here for these results. Once these are done, I'm going. And I don't want nothing to do with
I'll
you.
tell you
That's
what's
the end of it.
disgusting, shall I? Whether you two cheated on each other or not, the fact you can sit there as blatantly calm and calculating as you are, shall I tell you what will come back and bite you on your backside? The lady on your right will start to think in the cold light of morning, blimey, if he can be that disrespectful, what the hell is going on? Where's Leanne?
Here.
What's your view? Who are you?
I'm his sister.
And?
Well, I'm not being funny, it's mind games, to tell you the truth, right? She's lied from the start of the relationship. She's basically, I don't know how to put this from the start, but I'm going to tell the truth, right? I've been stuck in the middle, them both brought me in this whole relationship problems, which I don't get why. I've always stuck by him, always choosed him, always stuck by each other. But it's pathetic, the relationship, what's going on, because they both play mind games between each other. And yes,
You said the relationship was 3 years of hell.
Yes, it was.
So what? So it's probably better that they're not together.
Yes, that is true. And yes, I have to agree with Wayne about the Amy bit, because he actually admitted that he loved Amy to me.
I mean, I'll do the results, but it sounds to me, love, with the greatest respect, as if you're going to accept that this is over. And you're feeling confident about a long-term relationship with him, are you? Or maybe you'll be cast aside when it suits him and he finds somebody else, because obviously finding women isn't difficult for him. Let's do those lie detector results. We'll start with Robert, a man who admitted that he cheated at the beginning of the relationship and is now, 10 days after he finished with you, is happily in love with Amy, the person he's always wanted to be with. There's a surprise. Right, you ready? Here's a note from my expert. Robert admitted he had been having sex with Amy over the last week. He also said he lied when he told Katie that he'd had sex with an ex before, and instead, it was Amy.
Really?
Why are you looking surprised?
Because I haven't slept with him before.
Well, there you go.
3 weeks apart.
He
now.
also admitted
5
sexual
days ago.
contact with 2 other women. But let's just go back to that point, you duplicitous human being. You told us that the person you'd had sex with during your relationship with her was her, and you're saying that's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
What does that
That's
make you think
5
about him?
years ago.
What does that make you think about him?
Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Wake up, darling, smell the coffee. We asked Robert, since the start of your relationship with Katie, apart from the 3 people you admitted to, yeah? Have you had passionately kissed anyone else? He said no. Guess what?
Lying.
Of course he was lying, yeah. Like 3, 4, 26 or 28 make any difference. Since the start of your relationship with Katie, apart from the 3 people you admitted to, look at the smug look on his face. Trust me, my friend, when this goes out and she wires up, nobody will touch you with a barge pole. Have you had sexual contact with anyone else? He said no, because he was lying, darling. I don't take any pleasure in this, but you need to know the truth. Since the start of your relationship with Katie, apart from the 1 person you admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? He said no. Not even going to waste time. He lied on every single question. Because you're so cool, aren't you? And you get it sitting there grinning. We asked Katie. She admitted to having sex with a man last week that you don't know about, but says that you were split up. You didn't waste too much time either, then. Does anybody do anything in this country other than have sex very quickly? Be quiet. What?
It was actually the same day they finished, actually. It was
day after.
The same thing was the same. It was the same night.
Profess to be in love with him if you had sex with somebody else the day after. It's a joke. Since the start of your relationship with Robert, apart from the 2 people he knows about, have you passionately kissed any other person? She said yes. So we didn't. Jeez. She admitted to kissing up to 20 people, but cannot exactly remember how many. 20?
That was on nights out.
What?
Nights out.
Oh, that was on nights out. What an absolute joke. Since the start of your relationship with Robert, apart from kissing all the 2 people you admitted to, have you had sexual contact with any other person? She said no. She was lying too.
To be quite honest, both both cheaters, I think.
Do you know what? Honest to let me read this and I might just fall over. Since the start of your relationship with Robert, apart from the two people you admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? She said no. You're both a couple of liars. I hope you have a fantastic life with him because he can't tell the truth. You need to get your head out of the clouds. He doesn't want to be with you. You're a cheater. Your relationship was a complete waste of space, and frankly, with the greatest respect to everybody in the United Kingdom, I have got better things to do than speak to the both of you. Disappear and get out of my face. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. That's what people come for, the truth. I'm out of time. This is what's going on backstage right now. Don't forget, if you want to find out more about what happens behind the scenes, you can get updates on the guests, my friend, by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter. You can go to the website. All the details are on screen now. To the guests, to the audience, and to you at home, I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. On today's show...
accusing me of being with a gay person.
How old are you?
59.
And the gentleman he's accusing you of having a relationship?
23, I think.
What did he say you did?
That we were both masturbating each other.
Well, were you under the duvet or not?
I don't know, I don't think so.
You are absolutely adamant that she's a liar.
Yeah. I only like to ask for sex.
When?
Probably once a month if I look at.
You said that she's changed down below. What do you mean by that?
Each got. She also gets a lot.
And why don't you get on then?
Because she don't turn me on anymore.
He has to touch me before he gets...
He's dragged me to the bottom.
But you've never
you
been
can't
one.
believe how far I've been dragged down.
Welcome to the show. Our first guest today, Linda, is here to prove to her husband, Mark, that she is not a cheat. Now, she claims this bloke constantly accuses her and says the only way to save this 23-year relationship is for her to come here and do a lie detector. As ever, this lady, as so many before her, is really nervous. Give her a round of applause. Linda's on the show that way. You all right?
Yes, thanks.
They tell me you're really, really nervous.
Yeah.
Why?
I just am.
I really appreciate you being here, Linda. Mark and you have been together for a long, long time. How'd you meet?
He was a friend of my ex-partner's.
OK, fair enough. Don't quite know what to say there. You've been together for 23 years. You say, he's made my life a living hell. Let's cut to why we're here. You're here because your relationship is beset, you say, by a man who is that paranoid, who is that, I don't know, he's driving you nuts.
Yeah.
When did it start? Talk to me.
About 6 weeks ago.
Why?
He's accusing me of going with a gay person.
Sorry?
He's accusing me of going with a gay person.
He's accusing you of going with a gay person?
Yeah. And we've known this...
How old are you?
59.
And the gentleman he's accusing you of having a relationship?
23, I think. He's either 23 or 24.
Nothing wrong with an age gap. 23?
Yeah.
Why would you sleep with a gay man who's 23?
I don't know. If I wanted to sleep with anybody, they'd have to be straight. And they wouldn't want me anyway, would they?
Well, I've
They were
got
that
absolutely
way
no
inclined.
idea.
If they were that way
Kieran's
inclined-
23, and he says, I've known the family since I was 5. I went to school with Zoe, that's your daughter.
Yeah.
I see Linda as an auntie and nothing more. I've been round to Mark and Linda's house regularly over the years to help Linda decorate, and because I'm part of the family, I always help out. I've even been out to the pub with Mark before. I'm a 23-year-old gay man in a relationship. I'm not interested in older women. In fact, I'm not interested in women. Mark's massively insecure and needs to stop accusing her and trust her. I hope they sort this out. I've not had any contact with him since Mark's been accusing me, and I want to be back into my adopted family. This is unfair. So this guy, this husband, 23 years, you don't stay with somebody that long if there are massive problems. What I want to know is, you said it started 6 weeks ago. You tell my team, he's accused me of sleeping with men in vans, drug addicts on the streets. In fact, every man that walks past me in the last 6 weeks, he thinks I'm at it. Why?
I just think he's paranoid.
Does he take drugs?
No.
Jesus, what would it be like if he did? He goes through my phone when I've turned it off at night. He says I'm on dating apps and I'm not. Why are you here today?
To try and, well, to tell him the truth, I haven't been with Kieran or anyone.
Did you... Is it right to say that at the very beginning of the relationship, what happened?
It was a friend of my ex-partner's, And he showed me a bit of attention because I'm in a bad relationship, and it just progressed from there.
But you were in a new relationship with him, Mark.
Yeah.
Why did you have sex with somebody else?
Because he told me to go back to my ex-husband for the sake of children, and I did, and we were still...
So instead of being... So you were with your husband, you left for Mark, and it was a bit stressful, so you thought you'd have another friend in the middle?
Yeah.
Right, OK. My husband, he embarrasses me. I hate the way he talks to me. He talks down to me. I am drained. I am tired of this whole thing. I hate defending myself. We don't have sex anymore.
No, but a lot of that is my fault because I've gone through change.
Oh, have you?
So, yeah.
Gone through the change. I think I'm going through the change.
Do men have that?
The what?
Do men go through
it's
change?
called the menopause. Your husband, this is quite interesting, Mark 51, has started working together, working again for the first time in 18 years, so he's never around. And you think this has fueled his lack of belief, really. You think that he's out there and his brain's doing all sorts of things. He thinks I'm even stealing out of our bank account to run off with another man. I will pass this test 100%. I mean, is he driving you nuts on a serious...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and there's no basis for what he's feeling.
No,
so what happened to the bloke under the duvet?
Which one was that? Excuse me of that.
Which one was that?
Which one was that? He's accused me of that many.
But you had a bit of a moment under a duvet.
Well, according to him, he saw me. So
well, you said it might have happened. I was drunk. When was this? When was it?
Well...
When was
it?
He
said 2009 and he said 2011.
Were you under a duvet with another man in 2000?
Not that I'm aware of.
You don't remember being under a duvet?
No.
What about 2000?
The kids were there as well.
What, they were under the duvet as well?
Yeah. And
the kids were under the duvet?
Yeah, he was on the settee pretending to be asleep.
Who was on the settee?
My husband, Mark.
Why was there another man under the duvet with your kids?
Because apparently we'd gone to a party.
We've all been to parties and we haven't come home and put our kids and a stranger under a duvet with us. How old was... what? So this man, you don't remember whether you did anything with him?
No, I did used to drink and I was drunk. I used to go to parties with him.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm nervous.
Did you do that under the duvet as well?
Yeah.
Oh, he's accusing you of what? Yeah. What's he saying you did?
That we were both masturbating each other.
Your kids are near to you whilst you're masturbating someone?
Yeah.
Why would they... How old were they?
one's 26 now, so we...
26? What is a 26?
One will be 16, one will be 10 and...
Well, I don't think your kids should be anywhere near you when you're masturbating someone else. I have to say, there's a bloke in the audience that I told to stop laughing earlier. The poor man is red in the face and he's crying. Darling, I don't mean to be rude, but you come out here and you say, my husband's weird and he accuses me of this and he accuses me of that, and he's nuts and he says I'm on dating websites and flirting with men and I can't walk down, and then you freely admit that you might or might not was being drunk.
Well, he's pretty in the head.
Well, were you under the duvet or not?
I don't know, I don't think so.
What's this about the broken bed?
We take the mattress into the living room, we can't sleep in bedroom for noise next door.
So 23 years you've been with Mark, husband for 19.
Yeah.
Zoe, your daughter, he's brought up from the age of 3. He's had...
From 2.
It's hard enough without you being... How is it that you can remember that he brought her up from 2 and you can't even damn well remember your own name, woman? Anyway, he's brought your daughter up from a young age. Recently, he's become paranoid. He thinks you're at it because apparently, well, he thinks you might be having an affair with the gay friend who's been in your life since he was 5. He accused you of going on dating websites. I'm dying here on my back, so... dating websites, flirting with men. He accuses you of all sorts of things, including being under a duvet and masturbating a man in 2009 and possibly 2011, but who knows?
And I'm supposed to be different down below.
I beg your pardon?
I'm supposed to be different down below.
You're supposed to be different down below? What does that mean?
That's why he knows I've been doing something, because I'm different down there.
What?
He's saying it's larger.
Literally cry now. What's larger?
Me.
Lovely. Thanks for completely confusing me. Mark's on the Jeremy Kyle Show that way.
Hi, Jeremy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you going to be miserable as well? Can you speak a bit louder?
I can if you want.
You said that well, you did this sort of sarcastic. Explain to me
She's
what...
a really good actress. She really is a really good actress.
The problem that I've got with this, take this in the right way, my friend, is that you are absolutely adamant that she's a liar.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have told you that this is in your head. A lot of people have said, I'm being ostracised. People are saying you're nuts. But you absolutely believe this, don't you?
I definitely believe what's going off.
Why?
For one, I had my phone cloned. I knew she were tracking me. I knew she were finding out where I were working.
Yeah, because you told me where you go.
No, I've been to see somebody and he checked my phone out and he told me it was cloned. He told me it could be cloned.
Why would she be cloning your phone? So that when she knows you're out, she could have men around the house?
Probably.
When you say probably, when you say these things, you say, I found the boxes of that gay friend of hers in my bedroom.
I did, yeah.
I'm sure she's tracking my... So I've seen her messaging men through games and dating apps. She's doing washing every day.
She does wash a lot.
This is something to be celebrated on the Jeremy Kyle Show, isn't it? Why does, if she's washing, does it mean she's cheated?
Because she's washing evidence of it, ain't she?
Our bed has broken and it's not like me. We used to have sex like rabbits. Now she says she's tired. For the past 18... It's just being married, isn't it? For the past 18 months, I've been working long hours. I want to be home more. Just...
18 months, you only started in October.
18 months.
How would you describe the relationship?
A babysitter. That's all I've ever been.
Talk to her.
I've ever been a babysitter.
Your own children, Mark. You're not a babysitter
you were never
for your own
them,
children.
You
was I would have worked when you weren't working.
Oh, and you went at bingo.
Yeah, so. Did you go fishing? Did you go golfing? Did I
Not as much as you went golfing. As much as you went to bingo.
So, bingo then?
I've no idea, were you?
Probably, you're right.
Tell me about the sofa. She said that you made an accusation of her and a duvet cut. She was with another man and she said you were there.
Oh, we went to a party. Some friends down the road.
God, are you like this together the whole time?
Yeah.
It's got worse. It's got worse. Realise it's got worse.
This man, on a serious note, said to us, and I want you to understand this, people in the audience, you say, I have literally spent 23 years being downtrodden, and I can't take any more.
I can't take any more. This is it, I've finished. I've totally finished with her.
Oh, thanks a lot. You said everything was going to be fine.
Yeah, but you said we hadn't had sex, so we've been at it like rabbits for the past week.
I said that we've done it this week because you come back to other people.
How often are you having sex, then?
I had to ask for it. I honestly had to ask for sex.
When?
Probably once a month, if I were lucky. If she weren't tired. And that's been going on for years.
I feel really uncomfortable. But in the last week, lots of sex?
Oh, loads of sex.
Why have you had loads of sex in the last week if you don't trust her and it's over? It's a good question, isn't it?
Because I wanted to get down to the truth to what's been happening.
What do you
say? Having sex.
So, and it's the only way I could keep her there, and I didn't realise that we'd get on this show as quick as what we did.
She's the only person I've ever been with. She's the love of my life.
She was.
But I'm drained.
I am drained.
You say she's turned the kids against you. Who is Zoe? Is Zoe...
Zoe's my stepdaughter.
She believes her mother. She thinks that this is a she describes you as a different man lately. Says that since she went...
because I brought her up from 2-year-old. I used to take him everywhere. She wouldn't get involved with any activities with kids.
Well, where was she then?
Bingo, work, whatever.
You spend a lot of time at bingo, don't you?
She did use a lot of time at bingo. She used to spend a fortune there. That's why we never had no money.
You said, I don't really want to have to do this, but it's part of my job. You said that she's changed down below. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's got...
Made it a bit...
No, it's not just that. She also gets a lot... I know that everybody's...
Why don't you get on?
Eh?
Why don't you get on then?
Because you don't turn me on anymore.
Why don't you get what? Why don't you get what?
Mary never has while we've been together.
What's the...
Yeah,
Okay.
So you don't get an erection anymore?
He never has.
No, not anymore.
Until you get it to you. Only bit.
Sorry?
He never has. You can play with him and you don't get it.
Because there's just no feelings there at all.
So why have you been with me all these years?
Since you've been having sex all this week, how have you managed that without...
Yeah, he has to touch it with his winky before it'll get us.
Touch what?
He has to touch it with it before he gets... I told you I'd embarrass you if you were embarrassing me.
I can't believe after this
Back
break.
to what we were talking about before then.
I can't believe that I'm going to a break, and during the break, I just want to tell everybody that your daughter, who's 24, has been sat listening to you two describe them.
I know. I hate to bring her here.
Sorry?
I hate to bring her here.
Can't hear you.
I hate to bring her here. I didn't want her to go through all this. I never wanted all
Well,
this
you
for
asked
any
for
of the
it, so we
kids.
did it.
But the thing where she's been treating me lately...
You think she's going to fail the test?
I think she
I
is.
hope I do now.
I hope she does. I really hope she does.
You really hope she does, because, and he said this, it'll make me realise that everybody who said I'm going nuts is missing the point, right?
Yeah.
Right, well, we're going to go to a break. Back in 3.
It's horrible what he's doing because it's tearing family apart.
You don't honestly think she's had sex with this gay man, do you?
No, not anymore.
But you do think she's a cheat?
I think she's a cheat, yeah. I found his boxers, and I also found his pyjama bottoms, what he'd had on the day before.
Are there 3 people in your relationship? Are you in a love triangle or want to expose a love rat? If you're 16 or over and you'd like to be considered for the show, email talk@itv.com along with your number. Text talk plus your name to 63334. Text costs 25 pence plus 1 standard rate message. Or you can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123456. Of course, costs 25 pence plus network access charge.
Dean, welcome back. I feel like I'm at a party I shouldn't be at. Before the break, I was speaking to Mark and Linda, who were quite candid. In fact, the highlight, if you're just tuning in, was... Never mind. Your daughter, who's 24, has been listening and says that this mess is tearing my family apart. This is the girl that contacted the show. Linda. No, you're Linda. Zoe's on the Jeremy Kyle show that way.
It's disgusting what you've said.
I feel sorry for you, love.
Disgusting.
I feel sorry for you. I didn't want you to go through all this.
I want to speak to her. You two have droned on. Be quiet. Go on, speak.
It's horrible what he's doing because it's tearing family apart. It's my friend. I feel like I can't talk to Kieran no more. Because
this is the young man, the 23-year-old family friend from the age of 5, says I'm gay.
Yes.
You don't honestly think she's had sex with this gay man, do you?
No, not anymore.
But you do think she's a cheat?
I think she's a cheat, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody so dragged down by this, because this is... You are, by all accounts, a totally different person and have become. So, how long has this been going on for? Because this man looks absolutely dragged down by this.
It is, but it's dragging my mum down as well. It's not fair on my mum.
Do you believe him or do you believe your mum? You believe your mum?
I believe my mum, but I'll still love Mark. I'll still be there for him. He's my dad, so I'm never going to...
Has he done a good job? Has he brought you up?
He's always brought me up.
What's it like looking at this happen?
It's horrible. It's not nice at all, sorry. Not nice at all watching it. It's not nice at all. I don't like it whatsoever. I just can't wait for it all to be over with. Hopefully you won't accuse her no more once this is over and done with.
Well, I hope after you now, Daddy.
I can't hear you,
No, I can't go back to her. I've finished with her. I've done.
Right, well, I'll still be there for you. You're still my dad.
Thank you.
And look at what Becky's been doing all week.
I've tried to defend my mother, but Mark just accuses me of covering up.
Yeah.
He thinks she's tracking his phone. Mark is making my friend Kieran feel uncomfortable. It's breaking the family up.
As much as he made me feel uncomfortable in my own house. I went to tidy the bedroom. I moved caught what granddaughter sleeps in and some things. I found his boxers and I also found his pyjama bottoms, what he'd had on the day before.
Because he stopped there and he had a shower.
Yeah, but Kieran is one of the cleanest people I know. He's the most tidiest person I've ever known. I went to Linda, she says, why is these things in the corner? She says, oh, he had a shower. But if Kieran had done it, he'd have tidied it up.
How many people in this audience think that Linda's cheated on Mark? Is your demeanour, the way you are, is this as a result of this relationship? Has it dragged you down this much?
It's dragged me to the bottom. It's dragged me to the bottom.
But you've never
You
been
can't
like...
believe how far I've been dragged down.
I have to say one thing to you, Zoe. You were very complimentary to Mark when you came out, but his feeling is, I think, that your mother's poisoning you.
She's not poisoning me whatsoever.
She is.
It's the stupidest thing ever.
Who do you think? You think your mum's telling the truth? You think this guy needs a reality check?
It's stupid. It's Kieran. It's one of my best mates. No one
So can I ask you again, Linda? Have you cheated on him?
No. No, and if I wanted somebody, I'd have someone who was straight.
Sorry?
I'd have someone who was straight.
I believe she has.
And the whole world's told you you're mad?
Yeah.
Yeah? Note from the Examiner. Linda told us that at the beginning of her relationship with Mark, she went back to her ex for 2 to 3 to 4 weeks and was intimate with him. Nearly a month then.
About that.
She says that you're aware of this. She also told me that well, not me, the examiner. In 2009 and 2011 at a party, Mark pretended to be asleep and watched her and another man masturbate each other on the floor. Linda says she does not remember doing this and therefore it didn't happen. Did it happen?
No.
Yeah.
Why would you allow it to happen and stay?
Because all kids were around her, and I just froze.
Why would you keep going golfing with him?
We asked Linda, since the start of your relationship with Mark, apart from what you've just admitted to, have you passionately kissed anyone else? You said no. Why did you say no, Linda?
Telling the truth.
Sorry?
Telling the truth.
This test says you're a downright liar, love. Since the start of your relationship with Mark, apart from what you've just admitted to, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? Your mother said no. This test says your mother lied on that question as well. And since the start of your relationship with Mark, apart from what you've admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else?
No.
She said no. Your mother lied on every single question. This man...
Mum, come here.
Bye-bye.
I know I've only had sex with your dad.
I'm so sorry about this.
Go then, I'm not interested.
Neither am I.
Be ready for this, people.
Look at this, Stacey! I'm going to wipe the floor with you today,
Of course he was telling the truth.
Your daughter has felt abandoned by you, and today is about trying to heal that.
I want you to help me.
Christy's back on the Jeremy Kyle show. What have you got?
I don't know, really.
Big... Let's have a look at a picture.
Oh, Shane did he win me that day, did he? No.
That's what I do for a living. Do you think you're being lied to? Do you have evidence to prove it, like home videos, recordings or texts that you want to confront someone with? If you're 18 or over and you'd like to be considered for the show, email talk@itv.com along with your number. Text talk plus your name to 63334. Text costs 25 pence plus one standard rate message. Or you can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123 456. Calls cost 25 pence plus network access charge. Take a seat, my friend.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Can I say something, right? And Steph's here. I want to say something to you. And I want the audience and I want everybody at the side to shut up because I want to say something that I was talking to Graham earlier and we had no idea. It's very easy when you... And I'll bring Gray in a sec. Very easy, isn't it, for somebody to go, oh, he's imagining it. You only have to look at this guy to see how dragged down he is. And I'm sure there were people in the audience, and I won't lie, initially me, that thought, oh, come on, mate. Your gut instinct... Absolutely right. It's nothing to celebrate. It's horrible. But the most important thing to say to you is...
the truth. That's what I wanted. Just to prove me kids I'm not a liar.
You're not.
I love them.
I know you do.
I love them both.
And listen, we will make sure that we help you after this.
Thank you.
And that you're...
Shouting
in her face, thank you and goodbye. That's what you should do.
Thank you.
Do you want to come and do that with me? Do you want things all right, Gray? Let's go this way here, if that's all right, OK? Let's get the camera out of the way so we can go past it. Sorry, my friend. Watch yourself, Mark. Come on. I sort of even apologised myself because I thought... Your whole demeanour says that. You're better than this. Wait, listen. Think about your daughter. Think about yourself, nothing else. There's no shouting, there's no screaming. You're a liar. I'm not interested in talking to you. I'm interested in you and your dad.
I'm so sorry about this.
Don't have this hat on.
No, sorry. I never lied to you.
Zoe?
I still don't think she's done anything with Kiva.
Zoe, I don't think there's any... No, come on, darling, let's be fair. I know this is at 24 years of age, this is a difficult thing. The fact is, your mother's a liar. And your father has been made stepfather, I suspect, to feel very strange, weird, like he's going out of his mind. The truth is, my darling, Not Kieran, of course, but it was somebody else, wasn't it?
No.
This is a woman who sat on my stage. This is a woman who sat on my stage in front of a 24-year-old daughter and was being pretty disgusting
No,
and
that
saying
was
she
him.
doesn't
That
even...
was him.
Don't blame him, love, I'm not
That was him
interested.
saying it was
You didn't
deeper.
even know whether you were under a duvet. I'm not going to disrespect your daughter. Why don't you take responsibility? I knew exactly what you were going to say. You were going to say,
According to
I
him,
was
I
the
were.
ex-husband at the beginning. I'm only interested in this. If you look at this man...
I don't want to
dragged...
look at it.
Sorry?
I don't want to look at it.
You never did. You just wanted me as a babysitter.
Can I tell you something, Mark? You can do so much better than her, trust me. Yes, you can. You can, love. Sorry. You don't believe the test?
I don't know, I believe the test. I'm not saying I
Your
don't
mother's
believe
lied
the
to you.
test. I don't know what to think, to be
It's
honest
awkward
with
for you, though, isn't it? But what I liked about this girl, the minute she came out, was that she said, I love you, Dad, whatever, and that's the most important thing. Gray, how'd you move on from this?
Before the show, Mark was given an opportunity to talk, and we were prepared to listen to him, and he had already come to a conclusion before the show about what he was going to do after the show. And I think it's for you to say what you had decided to do.
I'm going to let it for a bit.
Go then, I'm not interested.
Neither am I.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. You've just proved you're a liar.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, bringing to the door down. Don't know that to me.
Do you know what? You can't even shut up for your daughter. Oi, what about your daughter? Look at your daughter, both of you.
Are you not concerned about his mental health right now? Because when I walked into his room, all I could see was this flat effect. He wasn't animated in any way, and as that conversation went on, as I say, I allowed him to talk, it was pretty clear that he was very unhappy in this relationship. It was all about the relationship. Do you see the relationship as being a very unhappy one?
I didn't. No.
Okay.
I didn't know.
You didn't?
No, because I'm supposed to be his rock and he's mine and he's got me through everything.
However,
and I can't see it.
having said that, this is not the first time he's left the relationship, and it's only recently that he's...
Fourth time.
It's the fourth time he's left the relationship, and 4 times you've got back together, and I think, for me anyway, I think it's not working. And I haven't persuaded him in any way about his decision, but I think it is a good idea for you both to separate.
What do you think,
I have to say that.
What about Zoe? I agree with you, Zoe. What about you?
If that's best for them both, then really.
The other person I feel sorry for. I mean, you have to steer a middle. Stop bitching at her. Stop.
This is what she's like, Jeremy. She gets in your head and
I just want to add to this, and this is for you, that he has, on many occasions, wanted to leave this relationship. Yeah. He stayed within this relationship because he was afraid, and he was afraid of losing you.
I've always told him he'd never lose us, though.
And that for him is so very reassuring, and I think now he can come to a decision knowing that there is no fear attached to losing his stepchildren.
Mark? Graham's spot on. Let me tell you something. The first thing this kid said when she came out on stage, and I don't want to drag this out anymore, we want to help you both, well, help you, is that she will love you whatever. Your daughter, your stepdaughter, came out thinking, as I probably did at the beginning of most of the audience, that this was in your mind. I have great respect for you coming here, knowing what everybody was saying. I completely adhere to what Graham's saying, that I can tell there are issues, the way that you hold yourself, the way you talk. But he's right. It is done, and it's done knowing that you've got the truth, you've been proven right, and your children, stepchildren, are going to love you. And for me, I want you to go and build a life for yourself and not be like that. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you very much.
I mean that. It's really, really important. We'll leave you with Graham. We'll work. Give him a round of applause. My next guest today, Leanne, is here to get the answer to a 20-year-old question. Who is the dad to her brother Lewis? Her own father, or the man that her mother Jane had an affair with? Leanne says she remembers her parents splitting when she was younger due to her mother being unfaithful, and shortly after this, learning that her mother was pregnant with her brother Lewis. Leanne says that she is 70% sure the DNA will prove that she and Lewis have different dads. Massive day for this girl. Huge. Leanne's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. That way. You look terrified. Thank you for coming on. I tried to explain it there, but this is an extraordinary story, a sad story, a story that's really dominated you and your family for a long, long time. You're 30 now. Just give us some background. Go back so we've got fact.
From when I was a child?
Yeah, from how this was alleged to have happened, in terms of us sitting here today, Lewis being 19, and there being doubts over paternity.
So, from what I can remember, my mum and dad had got issues in their relationship.
and they split up. But my dad threatened suicide, so from what I can gather, they got back together. And it was around this time that she was accused of having an affair and whatnot. So
was that proven?
She admitted it, that she'd had an affair.
Shortly afterwards, Lewis, it seems, was either conceived or she was pregnant. There seem to be problems with timelines, and the problem is, I guess, from what we're doing today, is Lewis your father's, or is Lewis the man she had an affair with? The tragedy was your father did take his own life. How many years ago?
Sorry, my mind's going blank.
You were 11, weren't you?
18 and a half years ago.
I don't even... Forgive me. How do you deal with that at 11?
I don't know. I was angry with my mum for a long time.
Because
but
what?
We're past that now.
It's your dad.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
So, you were angry because I presume, and we're being very candid here, you believed that the affair had caused him to take his life?
Not that it caused him to take his life, but the reason that they eventually split up for good and he moved out.
Contributed. But then, of course, you also said that it had happened before and he threatened it and she took him back, which is... It's a very difficult subject, isn't it? Because essentially that is emotional blackmail, but obviously the guy had problems.
Yeah.
Real problems.
That he didn't talk about.
Absolutely, and that's one of the reasons why we want to do this story. How old was he?
Oh, God, he was born in 62, so...
So he was in his sort of 30s when he...
Yeah, you put me on the spot there.
I mean, young men, and I know this for a fact from Graham, young men are a massive amount of the number of people who do take their own lives, and talking about it is massively important. Let's make that point. It's really important. So you talked about how you were angry with your mum for years. What about Lewis? Lewis is now 19. What's your relationship like with him?
Mine? Yeah, really good. We're really close.
So my question is, obviously he grew up being aware of these questions. Why now? Is it being pushed by him or you? I know it's terrifying, and I know you sat here and you're thinking, geez, this is the last place I want to be, and I know that you're doing it for him.
Yeah.
Is he saying that he needs to know now because he's just reached an age where he needs answers?
I think he's just got to a point where he just wants to know. Closure.
What has your mum said to him and you? What's her... Before I bring her out, Jane, isn't it? What are they...
She's adamant that we've all got the same dad.
She says that she had the baby or the affair after she got pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you not believe her?
It's not how I remember it.
You say your relationship's fine with your mum, but you say it's not so good for Lewis, but today's him. She's in one of the green rooms. We're going to have a chat, bring her out. Give Leanne a round of applause. Thank you, madame. Stay there. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Let's go along here. Let's just go here if we can. How are you?
I'm
You're
very
right.
nervous.
I have to say, in all my time of doing this, I was reading this morning, and wow, this can't have been easy.
It's been really difficult. Yeah, I'm here for closure for Lewis.
The thing that obviously is central to this is, and I know it's difficult, but I appreciate you being here for your kids. The problem with this story, of course, is that this started 20 years ago. Now, presumably, in your position, the guy took his own life, which is tragic enough, the father of your kids, and you get blamed because...
Yes. Blame myself for a good time.
But the marriage, from what you told my team, was not in a good place anyway.
No, I don't get me wrong, he was a lovely man. He was a great dad. But my feeling, it just gone, and I wasn't prepared to live a lie.
Listen, I wanted to get that in for you because I think it would be very easy to go, oh, she had an affair and the bloke took his own life. It didn't work like that, did it? That's what you're saying. It sadly didn't work. You told my team categorically that Lewis was a year old when you had the affair.
Yeah, that's true, yes.
She also said, Leanne, your daughter, that you took her father back once when he threatened to do that to himself.
I did, yes. And then I felt like I was just living a lie. I was, you know, no other way to explain it. It was awful, and I just felt, and that's when I had the affair, but I just felt I was so guilty that I had to end it once and for all. I can't live, I can't expect
When
to...
you heard he'd taken his own life, do you blame yourself straight away?
Yeah, definitely.
And your kids blamed you?
Yes, I think they did, yes, for a good while.
Do you think that's unfair?
At the time, well, no, it's...
I mean, I'm not sure how you deal with that. What I'm trying to say, I want to say something which I'm sure everybody will go, oh, I've never been in... have the greatest sympathy. They never... see, the problem with this job is people don't listen to one, they only listen to one shocking thing. I have the greatest sympathy for anybody that is in such a terrible place they have to do that, but there's, I'm afraid, another part of me that thinks it can be seen as quite selfish for the people that are left behind.
I did feel angry when I was told initially. My first feelings were obviously heartbreak. I got my kids, my mind went straight to my kids, and then anger set in, and then the blaming myself. I had to have counselling.
Was your ex the man who sadly took his life? Is he Lewis's dad?
He is.
Why is Lewis at 19 on the Jeremy Kyle show then? Because he didn't believe you, does he?
He doesn't, no. I think it's a lot of Chinese whispers here say there's a lot of people that have said that he looks like the son of the, you know...
The other family?
Yeah.
Do you have, do you have any sort of relationship with him? What's it like, you and Lewis?
I love him to bits. He's my son, but we do clash and we do argue, and I think once we put this to bed today, hopefully, well, I've got no doubt, but when that's...
Come on, we're going out there, you and me, you're a good girl. Come on, you'll be fine. Come on, come on.
I don't want to say that I feel like she's lied to me. I just don't feel like she knows.
But she says that you were one when she had an affair. Look at your mum. You're basically calling her a liar.
Well, I've seen pictures of this man's sons, and no doubt that I look...
The other potential father?
Yeah.
Are DNA doubts ruining your relationship? Is an ex refusing to accept paternity? If you're 18 or over and you'd like to be considered for the show, email talk@itv.com along with your number. Text talk plus your name to 63334. Text plus 25 pence plus one standard rate message. Or you can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123 456. Calls cost 25 pence plus network access charge. Listen, I know you are, and I know that it's this way, and I think I understand. Give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. See, I hope, Leanne, you understand the way that I spoke to your mum, because I think it would be really easy to look at this part and go, she had an affair, she's to blame. She's not to blame at all, is she?
No.
I hope, because you had an affair, I'm not condoning that in a million years.
No, not at all.
Right? Not in a million years. No. But people make their own choices. For Lewis, your mum, you say categorically sure. He says, my mother has always said to me there is no doubt about who my father is, but I'm absolutely convinced there is. Today it's about him. Today it's really important. Give Lewis a round of applause on the Jeremy Kyle show, please. Terrified, then it. God, Lord, mate, are you all right?
Yeah, it's a bit shaky.
Not surprising, jeans that tight. Welcome to the show, me old son. Lewis, thank you for coming on. Talk to me.
I just need answers. 19 years worth of answers that I don't feel like have been talked about enough.
Why do you not believe what your mum said?
It's not a case of disbelief. I think it's just there's so much that comes out the woodwork that we haven't heard before, and then it's like kind of convincing me.
Like what?
Well, I've seen pictures of this man's sons, and there's no doubt that I look
the other potential father.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Why I'm interested in now. Please forgive me. I have to read this. Lorraine and Janet, sisters to your
yeah.
To your late husband. Our brother David passed away just under 20 years ago, and never once have we questioned the paternity of his youngest son Lewis, who we last saw at 18 months of age. The only time we've heard from any of them is to do with the inheritance that Lewis, like the rest of the grandkids, will receive on his 21st birthday, which was stipulated in the will. Lewis, however, has attempted to ask for the money early, from the age of 15. We believe Jane did have an affair. However, those problems are between them, and to be honest, it makes no difference to our lives whatsoever. Why have they had nothing to do with you lot for 20 years?
I just don't feel like I've ever felt the need to bother.
What's your response, you guys, to them saying that you asked for the inheritance that your father left you early and it's all about money? Because you did say to my team, my dad has left me some inheritance and I'm not allowed any of it without this DNA test.
Yeah, so they asked Leanne, well, they said to Leanne, Janet did, and Lorraine, that in order to have the inheritance...
So they're doubting your word as well?
Oh, yeah. I don't speak to them, so I can't comment.
They blame you for the death of their brother?
I think so, yes, definitely.
Wow.
But
they offered to take the money for the DNA test out of the money and then to sort that out after, but if you've not got a doubt, then you wouldn't even offer to do that, do you know what I mean? But then we'd not contacted him for a long time.
Lewis, I really respect you. It can't be easy at 18, 19 to come on and do this, and we do it every day. Your mum and your sister have been very candid. What's this confusion, doubt, whatever you want to call it, what's it done to your relationship with your mum?
It has drifted us apart over the last few years. There's no doubt about that. We used to be very close, but I don't feel angry towards her, but I don't feel like I would be able to go to her, talk to her about anything, any problems that I had.
Why?
I don't want to say that I feel like she's lied to me. I just don't feel like she knows.
But she says that you were one when she had an affair. Look at your mum. You're basically calling her a liar.
I know.
We've had this conversation.
But it can't be easy for him, you see, because he feels angry. He's got people in his ear, and is he quite rightly said, what's he supposed to do?
Totally understand, and that's why I'm here for him. I understand.
You told my team something which I probably didn't think I'd say, but there you go. Angry with your dad for taking his own life?
To an extent, yeah.
I think it's really important to get that out there, and I've said it already in there. I'll repeat, you know, because somebody will say it's not politically correct. I can't imagine being in a position where you have to do that, and great sympathy. But I always think about the people left behind. There's a kid who's never known his father. If he's your father, you know. And difficult, you know, your dad's, I guess, somebody as a young boy you look up to, and it's probably been lonely. Today's important, though, right?
Yeah.
We really appreciate you giving us the responsibility to do this. One thing I have to say, and you know this is science. Bloodlines do not always materialise as we would want them to do.
Nothing would change.
What?
Nothing would change.
You're a nice young man, by the way, and you are a very nice young man. Really nice young man. I sort of feel like she's been berated, but I think that's a testament to the good job your mum's done. I really need to say that.
Thank you.
It's inconclusive. I'm not going to dress it up.
Oh, you're joking.
The DNA test results determine whether Leanne and Lewis are full siblings are inconclusive. Now, that is, as I said, science, and we have to be honest. That's because your father, if he was, please don't think I'm saying he wasn't,
No, he was.
is not here. However, OK, hold on a second. Yeah, good idea. Right, somebody's just said it, Mayor, and quite rightly too. What this show always tries to do, as much as we can with the power that we have, is to find a solution. Now, we will approach other family members on the other side, i.e. the bloke you had the affair with, and get a bloodline that way. If we can, we'll do our best. We're not going to make the guarantee, but for you, Lewis, I want to do that because I want you to have the truth. I want Leanne to have the truth, but I also don't want your mother to spend the next 20 years being blamed for something that... I'm not condoning her affair. I'm being completely straight. You've said it and you've come here, but I think it's a bit harsh to have an affair if she's telling the truth the year after she has a kid and basically spend the next 20 years being told he's not that man's and then the man... I mean, I just think she's in a difficult position, as you are, as you all are, really. If we can get a bloodline from the man you had an affair with and it's negative, that will give us a bigger answer, won't it?
Exactly.
Our team will do everything. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sorry it's not the answer you need today, but I promise you we will do what we can. Is that all right?
Thank you.
Nice young man. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Sorry, mate. Sorry. You're going to win, mate. Give him a round of applause. I am for this morning out of time. If you'd like to be on the show, you need our help. Follow us on social media. Visit my website. The details are on the screen. To the guests of the Johnson, to you at home. Thank you for watching. We'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Today's show. Blaine, your cousin, you suspect 3 years ago stole your sister Joanne's bank card.
Me and him was really, really close.
I basically defended you.
How have you defended
When I was moving from
me? You just said I robbed off you.
Watch your mouth. Watch your dirty little mouth.
You sat here in front of all these trying to mug me off, trying to make me look like I'm not going to sit here and let none of you mug me off. What do you think I am, son? Here. But you know what? Sorry. My fault, you sad cow.
Do you know what? It's the lock. It's the lock.
Is that going to help? This isn't a photo fit. How many weeks ago did this mystery woman contact you?
It was about 8 to 12 weeks ago, 2 to 3 months ago. I thought she was just stirring it, but there's parts of her story that sort of maybe add up.
I slept with a girl once, yeah, in a park, yeah? Didn't go back to my house. No, you can laugh all you want, yeah?
Since the start of the relationship with Rochelle, apart from the one person you've admitted to, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? She said no. Why'd you say no?
Tell the truth.
as ever, a big welcome to the show. Now, my first guest today, Lisa, says that 3 years ago her family was torn apart when her sister's bank card was stolen. Now, over £300 of Lisa's nephew's savings were stolen, and she says she is heartbroken because the only suspect is her cousin Blaine. Now, despite describing him like a brother to her, Lisa says her and Blaine haven't spoken since the money was stolen, and says if today he fails the lie detector, this entire family will disown this young man for good. She says she's absolutely sure. Lisa, first on the Jeremy Kyle Show.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Blaine, your cousin, you suspect 3 years ago stole your sister Joanne's bank card and £300 was taken. Money that she...
340.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a really simple question for you.
Yeah.
Why on earth has it taken you and your family 3 years to be sat here to do a lie detector when this has torn your family apart and we've been here since whenever, 2005? Serious question.
My sister doesn't need a lie detector, so she already knows. She's 100% sure that he has already taken it.
We'll go back and we'll describe the day, but if that's the truth, if Joanne, your sister, is absolutely definitively in her mind sorted, why didn't you take that information to the police and why wasn't this young man arrested?
He was took to the police.
What happened?
They went down to the shop where more money was withdrawn. They went to that shop to check the CCTV, but the manager wasn't available at the time, so I guess apparently need a PIN number to get the CD.
In essence, what you're saying is there was not enough evidence in the case.
Yeah, there wasn't enough evidence,
okay.
yeah.
But she's convinced...
But the police did say to Joanne, the boy who withdrew the money does match the description.
But what I'm saying is this. Why now, for you? If she's sure, if you and the family are all at loggerheads with Blaine, why now 3 years later?
Because I've got a relationship again with my cousin. It's torn this... me and him was really, really close. And I had to straight away cut him out, straight away from my sister, to cut him out, get rid of him. That was it. I couldn't have him around anymore. He was
so
there.
So you're hoping that he's innocent?
Yeah, because he was, when I was having relationship breaks down, he was the one that was sleeping on my sofa. So
let's talk about
it was hard.
Let's talk about the crime. Let's talk about what happened. It's a big carnival. I know that money was for her to take her kids there.
It was for my nephew's birthday as well, which was the month after. So money was being taken aside for that and taken aside for the carnival.
But interestingly, then, this young man pitches up at the carnival. He'd had no money before. That was almost rubbing everybody's nose in it. Can I just talk about the day? The card went missing from where? What were
out of a bag in the kitchen.
So Blaine and somebody else
was in the kitchen when the card was in the bag. So when they'd left, she wouldn't even think it's a family, it's her own home. You're supposed to feel safe, and you can put it where she could have put it in the middle of the floor. It doesn't matter. It was in her home. It went missing. From there, she tried to look for it. I think she had a little look for it at the night time. Couldn't see it, but she would never have thought someone had stolen it. It
Why
was
him,
only
then?
the next day.
Why him?
Well, because there was only 2 people in there. He ran.
Has he got form? Has he done anything like this before?
He's been suspected of it, but that's just people jumping on bandwagon. I'm not going to say that he's done it before to them. Because
but isn't it true to say that you've had stuff stolen before and you suspected it was Blaine?
Yeah.
I've got a statement from Jo, your sister, Blaine's cousin. It was her bank card that was stolen. She says, I'm 100% sure that Blaine took my bank card and withdrew money. I was told he was seen with the card and was bragging about having some money. He is a known thief and has even been suspected of stealing from Lisa Yu in the past. My partner has never owed Blaine money. He works hard for his wages and I'm furious that Blaine has accused us of setting him up. I haven't spoken to Blaine since my bank card was taken. As far as I'm concerned, he's not part of my family. But you, who haven't seen this young man for 3 years, you say that you are absolutely desperate for the lie detector today to prove that he didn't do this because you want to put this family back on track.
I do, and it's not from my sister. It's like she needs, and she even though she knows, she can't know 100% herself. She can't. I mean, she says she asked me.
Do you think he's innocent or guilty?
Don't know.
But you hope that he's innocent?
Yeah. But then I feel guilty on my sister.
Let's get him out to put his side to this story. 22-year-old Blaine, he hadn't seen him until he spoke to him 2 days ago for 3 years. Blaine's on the Jeremy Kyle Show, that way.
Oh, man, I robbed off you before.
Sit down.
No, this is not. Obviously, you're chatting about me saying I've robbed off you before, and
listen,
what if I took off you? You was on the phone to me the other night saying to me I never robbed off you.
No, I didn't. I said I sent you shot. I said... Sit down.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi. Listen, right, I sent you shop yesterday. Did you used to not send you to the back? I used to send you to the shop to pick up stuff.
You used to send you to the post office. Did any money ever
Did
go
I
taken
say
out your bank?
man say money went out of the bank? No, I didn't.
Exactly, and
I was moving out. So listen, I've sat here, I've just come here now, not wanting to hardly say anything bad about you, right?
Just been painting a bad picture.
No, I didn't.
So
people are saying that you're a thief. What did I say? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. They know that's true. They think that you stole it. So what shall I say? Shall I have turned around and said to Jeremy then? Oh yeah, he is a thief. He's a thief. Everyone's calling him a thief. So he's a thief. No, I didn't. I turned round and I said, shut up. I turned round and I said, that is what people are saying. That is what other people are saying. I basically defended you.
Have you defended me?
When I was moving from
you just said I robbed off you.
Watch your mouth. Watch your dirty little mouth.
have I robbed off
Listen,
you?
shush, shush, shush.
Obviously not. Yeah, you sat here in front of all these trying to mug me off and trying to make me look like a... I'm not going to sit here and let none of you mug me off. What do you think I am, some idiot? Obviously,
You don't need to swear because I read. You don't need to swear because I think. No, you said quite a lot. There are always two sides to every story. I've made my point about why is it 3 years. One thing the audience need to know here and at home is that when the accusation was made, the police didn't have to find you, did they?
No.
Because I'm
myself,
talking
yeah.
now. This man took himself to the police for investigation.
Exactly.
And there was no evidence.
No, charges got dropped.
What's it been like, despite that, to have your family for the best part of 3 years cut you off, ostracise you?
Obviously, it's been heartbreaking. Sorry. Disgusting and everything. Obviously, I don't really want nothing to do with him.
Then where'd you get the money to go to the carnival from, young man?
Yeah,
Why? Because
I'm
obviously...
asking, be quiet, go on.
Just got a new property of my own. Obviously, I was on benefits myself. Obviously, back then he was doing loans and that. I got put in for loans. I got one loan of 6 something and another loan for 3 something.
What about the fact you were seen at the cash point?
What cash point? You just said there was no evidence. With his evidence, and where is it?
No, they didn't have the CCTV.
Did you nick the money?
Right, I'm not being
Look at
funny,
me, did you nick the money?
No, I did not. On every single cash machine, there's a camera pointing right at you.
Did you nick the money?
No, I did not.
Why didn't you come here 3 years ago and clear your name then?
Why should I?
Not because of me or because of this show, but if
I'm
you...
not being funny, yeah.
Why are you here now then?
Obviously, I'm not being funny. He was coming round to my house, turning up at my work and stuff, trying to intimidate me. I was going to leave the country to come live with my other cousin, which is Lisa's sister.
What about your relationship with Lisa? You used to be really close to Lisa.
Obviously, we was like brother and sister at one point, and then obviously, as soon as this happened, it just distanced. The whole family split up, my mum and everything.
It just made it part
the whole family fell apart.
Her sister says that she knows it's you.
But if they know it's me, then why didn't the police know it was me?
Was it you?
No, it wasn't.
Do you know who took it?
No. If I knew who took it, then I'd happily say, wouldn't I?
Well, it'll come out anyway.
I'd be really interested to know what the audience think. Look me in the eyes. Did you steal that money?
No.
How many people think you nicked that money? Put your hand in the air. 3 people. Quite interesting you haven't looked at her yet.
Because I don't really want to.
Lie detector after this break, which will say whether this man 3 years ago nicked 300 quid off your sister. You two were close. Since then, cut off from the family. 3 years too late, but the truth is next. We're right back. Don't go anywhere. We asked your cousin Blaine to steal Joanne's missing bank card 3 years ago. You said no. Why'd you say no?
First time in truth.
Need to prove your innocence with a lie detector. If you're 18 or over and you want to be considered for the show, text the word talk today plus your name to 63334. Text costs 25 pence plus 1 standard rate message. You can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123456. Calls cost 25. 3 years ago, her sister Joanne's bank card was stolen. 340-something pounds was removed. She, Joanne, via the statement, absolutely believes that it's Blaine. Blaine was there in the house. Lisa says, I had to side with my family. We've cut him off, but there's a part of me that hopes that young Blaine is not to blame. I didn't really think I'd say that. Your brother's is as well. Luke, you're in the audience. What's your view on this quickly, friend?
I don't really want to say anything on TV.
You just did.
But yeah, but...
I want to explain something to you. If you didn't want to be on TV, you shouldn't be in the audience. You're here to protect your brother or to defend.
Yeah, no, but obviously I'm OK with Lisa and I'm OK with Joanne and her partner, so if I say
Think your brother nicked the money?
What? No, I don't believe in it, the money. You know what I mean?
Did you nick the money?
No, I didn't.
It's interesting. I absolutely know the answer. Can you give me those results, please? Your sister is 100% sure. What about you? Give me a percentage.
80.
80%. Only 3 people in this audience. 3 out of 150. You also suggested that he'd stolen from you in the past. She's getting quite emotional. Why are you getting
Can I
emotional?
just tell you why I thought that it was that? Because my baby's bangle was in the house at the time and I used to always put it underneath the Moses basket when they didn't have it on. But we was moving and I never wanted to accuse him because if he took my baby's bangle, that is sick. So I never wanted to know.
We asked your cousin Blaine to steal Joanne's missing bank card 3 years ago. You said no. Why'd you say no?
I was telling the truth.
Tess says you're a liar.
Smash me in your mouth! John,
Don't.
Did he take it? Did you take it? What?
It didn't, mate.
Do you know what? He wouldn't stop you.
Then we asked, did you use Joanne's missing bank card? You said no. This Tess says you lied on both questions. Don't!
Tell you.
Well, do you know what? Sort your life out, you sad cow.
Do you know what? Here's the look! Here's the look!
Come on, me. What do you say now?
Leah, come on.
What do you say now?
No, he didn't know. He didn't know.
What'd you
He
say?
didn't know.
What to do with me?
Why are you walking off the stage giving it the big I am then?
Where is he?
Come on, me.
Let's throw off me sister!
I know, but you don't do that because that's no better than what he did, is it? Come on. God alive, where are we going?
Wow, what a face! Hanging!
You stole it, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did, mate. Come on. And if you don't want anything to do with it, don't bloody give laughs to me.
Like I've admitted to other things that I've taught.
Why'd you fail the test?
Why did you come then?
Why did I come? Because obviously I was 100% sure that I did not take it. So
why'd you fail the test then?
You didn't feel it. You didn't feel it. How did that feel it? No. Did you steal Joanne's bank card? Answer. No. Did you use Joanne's bank card? Answer.
That's his no.
Back to you now.
Sorry, are you just trying to tell me I don't know how to read a
Sorry, what?
That's the best thing I've ever heard in a very emotional moment. You talk and talk.
I can't.
Where are you going? You can't just run away, pal. This has gone on for 3 years. Come here and tell me what happened. Why are you taking that off? Because then that smacks of guilt.
Well, because I'm not going to stand there and listen to all Mama.
Tell the truth.
I told you the truth, and obviously not one of you.
Why come then, Blaine?
Why? I've just told you why I've come, have I not?
Why come? I said to you, everyone only thinks you're a thief. Now everyone's going to know you're a thief. You didn't have to do this.
You think I would have come here if I knew it was going to come like that?
Why don't the agent come like that? You are lucky.
Stop making threats.
Stop it. No, that's not
You've got to answer it, mate. You can't keep running.
Trying to.
Well, then tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. Obviously, I've come here. Right?
Look at. What? How's that going to help? This isn't a photo fit. Listen. You were seen, weren't you?
Seen where?
What was the money? What was the money for? What was the money for?
The evidence. Who took the car?
What was the money for?
No. We know. No.
Not my fault.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think? I think, honestly, seriously, hand on heart, you're better off just going, yeah, I was in a bad way, and this is what I did it for.
I'm not going to admit.
Then why did you fail the test then?
You tell me.
Do you know why?
Because you were lying. What is this? Did you steal the card?
No, I did not.
So it was solely you then. So you better tell the truth then, aren't you?
Was it only you?
Tell us the truth.
You've got to, Blaine. You're going to have to now. It's all out.
Blaine, if you give me about me and about this family, please.
Obviously, I give it about.
The meeting was closed. Why are you doing? Well, then tell me the truth, please.
Would you do me a favour?
I want to come.
What was the point?
Oi, look at me.
No.
Look at
You came
me.
because you wanted to take it off. No,
Look
you
at me.
came because you wanted to take it off yourself. You wanted to take it all off yourself, and you know what? I guarantee you was probably even going to tell us that somebody else was involved. But now it's all come on you.
Can you do me a favour? You are droning on now. I am trying to get my mouth in here. I know. Well, just be.
For the people that come on here now. He says it straight away, doesn't it?
I've listened to you. I'm trying to get the truth from him.
A second.
Are they right?
About what?
Come on.
Seriously, listen. You're taking the rap for somebody else because right now, right, the only thing that matters is doing this in the right way. Of course, she's upset. She's emotional. That's her sister. Her sister was 100% sure. Look at me.
Right, well, obviously, you put me out my face, so obviously.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, listen to me. Will you sit with Graham backstage and tell the truth?
I'm telling the truth now.
Off camera.
Someone speak to him, yeah?
Someone was.
You know what happened, don't you? Something happened, didn't it?
Obviously something happened.
Right, that's enough. Listen to me.
The card
You
wouldn't
can
have
do
gone in
that
the first place,
right,
would it?
okay. You can do this off camera with Graham, okay? What I was trying to achieve, sweetheart, right, was this, a calm, off-camera talk. That's why I said what I said, all right? No, I understand the anger, I understand the shouting, the scream, but we're just going to go around in
My
circles.
nephews didn't go to that carnival that day. They didn't go to the carnival. A bunch of teens.
He's gonna listen. He's agreed to sit with Graham.
I had my own money for the
We will do it. We will do. I'm just.
I had letters to prove it. I even brought them
What
here.
was money for then? So why be like
Obviously not. I had 2 different loans, a 650 loan and a.
Is that what you used the money? Is that what you used the money for to pay it back?
What money?
The loan. Did you?
No,
Did you?
that came out of my benefits, wasn't it? Obviously, I was claiming.
Graham, I want you to take this over. I want you to calm this down. I want you to get and try and get the truth. He doesn't want to do it anymore on camera. I understand that, Steve. Thank you. Listen, I wasn't trying to get rid of. I totally listen. I totally get it. I think we've got more chance of getting an admission and moving this forward and moving away from threats and accusations if we stop screaming. Graham will do that, all right? I'm sorry. I know it wasn't what you wanted to hear, but that's what the truth is. We'll leave Graham to sort this out. The truth, okay? Right now, rock bottom. Only way is up. Give him a round of applause. Graham, it's all yours. Good luck to them. We'll spend time and we will try and get it right. We'll keep you updated. Graham is with them now. Right, my next guest today, Rochelle, is here to discover if a fiancé has been unfaithful. Now, Rochelle, who is 32 weeks pregnant, says that her world was turned upside down recently when another woman contacted her out of the blue and said, I've been sleeping with your man. Now, she has been left wondering if fiancé Jay was having an affair whilst they were trying for a baby. She tells us, despite the fact I'm 32 weeks pregnant, today is about make or break for this relationship. She's next on. Rochelle, ladies and gentlemen. All good. Together a year, engaged 9 months, 32 weeks pregnant. You've both been very honest about the beginning before you got serious. That's out the way. How many weeks ago did this mystery woman contact you?
It was about 8 to 12 weeks ago, 2 to 3 months ago.
So you're pregnant already? What you know I'm like technically useless. What happens?
Facebook, which I know you love, yeah. I had a message on Facebook.
Out of the blue?
Yeah, out of the blue, basically just saying that she'd been in contact with him the whole time during the beginning of our relationship up until November, and that they'd slept together in November, which was...
So she was implying that it was an affair?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Had you ever... We can't obviously be specific, but had you heard of this woman? Did you know who she was?
Yeah, I knew who she was, yeah.
OK, did you believe her instantly, or did you think, she's just stirring it?
I thought she was just stirring it, but there's parts of her story that sort of maybe add up, but I don't know. I can't really work it out. I can't work out who's lying, because I don't know her personally. I don't know.
What's your relationship like with him? What was it like?
It was brilliant. It was really, really good until this has happened. And then now we both just don't really trust each other. It's any argument we have, we both bring things up. It's just hard. Being pregnant as well, obviously, I'm quite emotional as it is.
Didn't you play a bit of a trick? Sorry, I'm, again, not very good. Didn't you get him to reply to her on Facebook?
Yeah, he replied.
Saying what?
Saying that she was lying. And her reply was, we both know who the liar is.
So the accusation is that although you both messed around at the beginning, which you're honest about, something deeper happened in terms of him, possibly an affair, this woman. Do you ever stop in that situation and think, that's just another woman who wants him and is jealous of the fact that we're happy, engaged, going to have a baby, and she's just stirring them?
Yes, yeah, I do. A big part of me does believe that that is what it is, but obviously the doubts are there now, so it's hard to get over.
But then, of course, like a typical man, when cornered or when he has the hump, 2 weeks ago he had another Barney, and he said to you, I've slept with somebody else.
He said, yeah, he said I was with someone else last night.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
And then he retracted that, and that makes your mind go everywhere because your hormones and everything, and you are 32 weeks pregnant. And when I ask this question, people go, why is he asking that? I never want people to say, I'm done, we can sit and talk. The last story proved that. What happens if he's failing?
I wouldn't be able to get over it. I know that I can't. I'm the sort of person that I hold a grudge too much, so I'd be
Answer
done.
me this question, though, that I find really, really interesting. He's here to do a lie detector test because some woman out of the blue contacted you to say he's been having an affair with me. You're sat on my show about to discover whether your relationship's going to work or you're going to end up as a single mum. Why doesn't he believe the baby's his, darling? He wants a DNA test.
Because I slept with someone else like 2 weeks into the relationship. There's a bit of a crossover, and he's saying that maybe...
And so did he?
Yeah, so he's saying that he's not sure whether that went on for longer.
Or is that just tit for tat? Is he the father?
Yeah, he's 100% the father, 100 million %. There's no way I wouldn't do that to my baby.
You think he's going to pass?
I hope so. I'm 50-50.
So do I. I like happy endings. Jay's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. That way, give him a round of applause.
You're not too bad. Oh, maybe.
Both of you came clean, having cheated at the beginning of the relationship. Actually, interestingly, from that moment, maybe there was insecurity. Certainly, you told my team, I don't know if the baby's mine. Now, interestingly, that came out after this woman. This woman we can't name, but is known to you.
She's known to me. It was 3 weeks into my relationship. We weren't really that serious.
It wasn't exclusive.
It weren't serious, like, you know what I mean? And I went off and I met, and whatever happened. But as it was happening, I realised I made a mistake.
How many times did you sleep with her?
Just the once.
And what did that do? That made you think she got a chance now to have the hump?
Let me explain my side, yeah? And basically, when it was happening, I realised before we even finished, I realised I was doing something wrong. And I knew I loved Rochelle too much. So I stopped straight away and I left. And then, a little while later, she tells me that she cheated for 2 weeks, twice in 2 weeks. And then we both come clean to each other. But it's like constantly living in fear of each other.
Why are you telling my team then you don't believe anything she says because she lies the whole time?
She does lie a lot. She does lie a lot. She lies about silly things. Silly things. Why would you lie about a silly thing? And then once you lie about a silly thing,
you ask her. Don't look at me.
You say one thing. Yeah, you say another thing 2 weeks later, and I'll go to myself. Well, why did you say that?
She's a woman.
I make two. She's a woman.
And she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. Yeah. So her hormones all over the gaff. Yeah, but
I say things to save
I cheated 3 weeks into a relationship.
And she cheated 4 weeks into the relationship.
Well,
2 weeks.
But I mean, you've both done wrong.
So
we're not talking about
that. We both banged our heads together.
You told my team, I wanted nothing more than a kid with Rochelle. I can't wait for it. This is my life.
Like, I've never had no family to love me, yeah? Never. And when she got pregnant, I thought, you know what, she's got 3 kids and I love them with all my heart. I would do anything for them.
Then why are you sitting on stage saying you don't think it's yours, you donut?
Well, because I've got my doubts, Jeremy, because I didn't think I could have kids, yeah? I never went and got tested and all that, what you say you should go and get tested. I never done all that. Like, I was with someone before that, and I tried, and it never happened, bruv. It never happened, yeah? So, for her to just get pregnant, Yeah, and then she told me 2 weeks in she was cheating. So then that made me think. Then when she was slipping off to see this geezer, yeah, when I was out,
you love her, don't you?
Yeah, I love her more than anything in this world.
You're gonna pass the lie detector.
I'll pass it 1,000,000%.
If you don't,
I'll pass it 1,000,000%.
Is he right? Is he wrong? Next with the results. We're right back.
No, you listen to me for a second.
I have listened to you.
I told her when it all come out. First of all, I told her to ring this show. Yeah.
Why didn't you do it a year ago?
Because I told her I said I will ring this show, and she told me she's not coming on it.
Today, plus your name to 63334. Text costs 25 pence plus one standard rate message. You can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123456. Calls cost 25 pence plus your network access charge. Or email talk@itv.com to get in touch with one of my team. Before the break, Rochelle and Jay, been together a year, engaged 9 months. She is 32 weeks pregnant. Give me those results, please. Bex, you both at the beginning messed around. Another you were with has made an accusation via Facebook, throwing the relationship into turmoil. You said before the break 1,000,000% you'll pass.
Read them questions.
What are you going to do if he fails?
We're finished.
Since the start of the relationship with Rochelle, apart from the one person you've admitted to, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? She said no. Why'd you say no?
Tell the truth.
Tess says you're a liar.
No way, no way, no way. No way in 1,000,000%. I have not slept with no one.
Apart from the one person you've admitted to, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? That means it's not just her, buddy.
Yeah.
Since the start of your relationship with Rochelle, have you had sexual contact with the woman in question on more than one occasion? You said no. This Tess says you were lying.
No way, that's not true. That's not true. Well, I'm telling you now, for 100,000,000%, yeah, I wanted a family more than ever, yeah, that's changed. Sorry, my language, but that's wrong. That's wrong.
Card doesn't
listen, listen to what I'm saying, Jeremy, yeah? I've never
Since the start of your relationship with Rochelle, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman in question on more than one occasion? You said no. This Test says you lied on every single question.
No, that's not true.
Okay, all right.
That's not true, that's not true. That's not true.
Something happened, didn't it?
Are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy because I just told you that never happened. Now,
look, I just spent 10 minutes on my knees in front of you, believing everything you've said. I'm not having a go at you.
I know you're not having a go at me, but what I'm trying to say, yeah, right, is I've never thought I could have a family or anything. I met this girl.
Look at me.
I met this girl.
Look at Rochelle. She has looked throughout this entire thing.
What do you mean, no? I've not lied. This is wrong. This is wrong.
How is it wrong?
Mate, I've not been with no one.
I only read them out. Don't have a go at me.
I'm not having a go at you, but I'm telling you, I think I would have mugged myself off on national telly.
I believe that this woman, right? When did you tell her you had sex with this other woman at the beginning of the relationship? How long ago?
Right, when all the paranoia started happening.
Isn't it true you only told her about it 8 weeks ago when this woman came out of the woodwork? True or false?
No, I will tell you my side of things.
When did you tell her you'd had sex?
I told her when I said apply for the Jeremy Cole show. She said she didn't want to come on there.
No. You told me. Listen to me a sec, very calmly. You told me, Jez. I've got it on camera. At the beginning, we both messed around.
Yeah.
When we just. And I was having sex, and I realised it was wrong, and we went home, we banged our heads together, that was your words, and we resolved to have a life. She got pregnant. Yeah. Isn't the truth, my friend, that it was only 8 weeks ago, when this woman came out the woodwork, that you admitted to Rochelle you'd had sex with? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you do it a year ago? Because that's what you implied.
Wait. Wait a minute, Jeremy. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I'm telling you, wait a minute. No, you listen to me for a second.
I have listened to you.
I told her, when it all come out, first of all, I told her to ring this show, yeah, right?
Why didn't you do it a year ago before you made her pregnant?
I said I will ring the show, and she told me she's not coming on it. So I said to her, when you're good and ready, this went on for a long time. I said, when you're good and ready, you ring the show.
When did you tell him, very calmly?
Same time.
Exactly same time.
So you kept it from each other?
So you kept it from each other? I told her to ring the show, and she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't come on it because she didn't want to embarrass herself.
Can I ask you a question? Mate. Did you cheat with anybody other than that one person?
No.
Why didn't you tell him? Why did you keep it from him?
He wants to...
I mean, that's my issue, right? And Jay, I'm not having a go.
This is not true, bruv. This is not true. I'll take it again. Retake me now.
You only told each other 8 weeks ago. I stand by the results, mate.
You can stand by them results, but I know I'm not standing by them results, yeah?
All right, well,
listen, I'm not one of them little druggies what you have on here, mate, trying to lie their way out of things, mate, yeah? I'm a real person, yeah? That is wrong, mate. That is wrong. How can I allow all them questions?
Why would I pay for another test?
I slept with a girl once, yeah, in the park, yeah. Didn't go back to no house. No, you can laugh all you want, yeah. I went back to a park, yeah. Realised what I was doing, left there, went straight back.
The facts are. talking now and you've talked a good fight. I'm just going to put the facts. I'm not shouting, I'm not screaming. The facts are the two of you were together a year, right? Hear me out. It was only 8 weeks ago. You're both responsible for this. When she came out the woodwork, and let me tell you, when I was talking to you, I thought this is just a typical story of a jealous, bitter ex who doesn't like the fact that you're about to have the baby. All right. But it was only 8 weeks ago that you both sat down and suddenly, you know, the light came on and you both went, oh, by the way, at the beginning, we had sex.
That's when we were supposed to be coming on here, so we both admitted to each other. Listen, this is what I'm saying. If I was to do all these mad things, yeah?
If the woman had not come out of the woodwork, if the woman had not come out of the woodwork, would you have told each other about what happened, yes or no?
No. She wouldn't have.
You have to talk, babe. This isn't about me, it's about her.
No, let me just say what I'm saying.
No, you've...
Go on.
Look, I do believe the test, and I knew this was going to come out.
You know it's going to... What do you think I'm going to mug myself off?
I'm telling you now, you ain't mugged yourself off, Joe, you've mugged me off. And
Oh, really?
I will come back, I will do this DNA for you, I will do a lie detector, and I'll prove to you that you've lost the best thing that ever happened to you.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
The reason that I was trying to explain to him, and hold on a sec, guys, please. The reason I was trying to explain to him calmly, and you have been very calm, and I'm not going to chase after him, is because I didn't quite grasp that it was only both of you who'd admitted to each other about the infidelity at the beginning of the relationship until this woman came out of the woodwork. Now, you're absolutely right, and he should listen to this, because there's no proof yet that you haven't done the same. There's no proof that it was just once. But you've said on this show, I will do it once, I will come back, I will do a DNA, and I will do a lie detector. That's the best I can say. The most important thing for you right now is to be calm and to be controlled. We'll sit you with Graham. I like the fact that you're controlled. It's not my fault. You told us you expected that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did expect it. I was hoping and praying that it wasn't going to be that, but... Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that it was going to be the answer, to be honest, so...
We're going to sit you with Graham. We'll get you back when you are good and ready to do a lie detector and a DNA. But please, more than anything, let's just bring this down and resolve it in a calm way, all right?
Yeah.
We'll ask you to go that way. Give her a round of applause. Thank you very much indeed. Good luck to them. Right, my next guest today, Dawn, is here to confront her niece, Paige, whom she suspects has stolen her husband's wedding ring. She says that Paige has stolen from the family in the past, and although she recently gave her another chance, she feels that Paige has thrown it back in her face. She says if she fails the test, this is it. Never welcome round the house again. Dawn is on the Jeremy Kyle Show. That way. How are you?
All right, thanks.
You all right?
I've been nervous.
Nervous? Yeah. Welcome to the show. I was going to try and keep these sorts of stories simple. Absolutely understand the worst type of betrayal is by somebody related to you. You're her auntie, but you say that you saw her...
As a daughter figure.
I loved what you said. Can I do this?
Yeah.
Giving her everything. Food, money, spray tans.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
She was stealing from her side of the family.
It's her track record.
Yeah, so we said this is the last time.
Why'd you give her a chance?
She's my niece. I left her to bits.
Why are we here today, then, babe?
To try and figure out if she lied or not.
This wedding ring, your husband's wedding ring. Again, we're there, aren't we? It's not about value, sentimental value, absolutely. This is about something that matters to you.
Yep, and to my husband.
Tell me what happened.
Well, there was me, Paige, in the house. Chris came up from work, went had a shower. Paige said, can I use the toilet? Yep. And then she came down and she said, right, can you take me home? I said, yeah, take you home. She said, right, dropping Paige home. Dropped her off, came back. In the morning, Chris said, have you seen my ring? I said, isn't it in the bathroom? He said, no. And I just knew Paige had it. I just knew she had it because she had my cardigan. And I just thought, she took my cardigan, but she said I lent it to her.
So you brought your cardigan that she nicked?
Yeah.
She nicked it? Well, hold on.
Yeah, that's the cardigan.
Why have you got it back then?
Because I went and got it back.
So she nicked that as well?
Yeah. But she said I lent it to her.
This is, you might find this bizarre, right? This girl's got such a track record. She, on Facebook, saw the cardigan that had gone missing on Paige.
Yeah, I had to get a friend to go on Facebook to see if she had the photo. And she was wearing it.
Is today, hear me out, is it about the ring or is it about, I don't know the right way to describe this, if she fails, realising that actually you've done everything you can and there's nothing more you can do for this?
No, I can't give up on her. I can't. She's got no one.
Do you believe she stole the ring?
I don't know.
All right, OK. I hope she's watching what this means to you. Let's get Paige on the... What?
Sorry.
Paige, come here. Give Paige a round of applause. Get Paige out. Did you steal the wedding ring?
No.
You sure?
100%.
Do you know how many people say that to me?
I haven't.
I see it's done to your auntie.
Yeah.
You need to deal with this, love.
All right. I haven't taken it.
But you've taken stuff in the past.
That was when I was like 14.
To the point where your family got rid of you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do something stupid again to lose my family again.
She says that you and she were the only two people in the house and the wedding ring weren't missing.
No, they'd gone. They'd gone. Well, I didn't even know what Chris's ring looks like. You do, Paige. I don't.
Isn't it true that in the week after the ring was discovered as missing, you couldn't get hold of Paige?
I couldn't get hold of her for a week. She said she wanted to sort her head out. Yeah, because I was ill. But all she had to do was simply send me a text.
Why didn't you send me a text? Why didn't you make it cool? It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, but you didn't
What'd you do with the ring?
Made me feel like you were avoiding me, Liv.
Seriously?
100%, I've not taken the ring.
What's it like being accused again, then?
Yeah, it's...
How long ago was it?
What was?
How long ago was it the ring went missing?
A month ago.
What does your auntie mean to you?
She's like my mum. She means everything to me.
You told my team I'm going to come here today, I'm going to prove that I'm a changed person. I've made mistakes in the past. One of the things that really annoys me is that I've been judged. Did you steal the ring?
No.
Sure.
100%.
Results, please. Where is she? Thank you, take that. Actually, I just want to do a quick statement from your old man, Chris, yeah? Came home from work about 3 weeks ago, Paige was in the house, and my wife went upstairs to have a shower, took off my wedding ring, I went to bed in the morning. I realised it was missing. In my eyes, the only person who could have taken it was Paige. She's had a bit of history with taking things from people in the past. We wanted to try and help her make the right choices. I'll be really massively disappointed in her if she fails the test, and she won't be welcome in my house again. That's the reality. But as ever with these sorts of stories, we have to bear in mind that this is not a done deal. Did you steal the wedding ring?
No, definitely didn't steal the wedding ring. I didn't. I promise you I didn't.
What happens to if she has? Hello? Hello? What happens to if she has?
I can't give up on her. I can't. I'm all she got.
We asked Paige, did you steal the wedding ring that went missing from Dawn's house? Bit of a track record, haven't you? Funny, though, this show. Your niece said no. Why'd you say no?
I was telling the truth.
Of course she was telling the truth. And you know what?
I'm so sorry.
And do you know what's interesting? Look at me. This is probably the biggest thing that you could have done from the age of 14. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because all those people now down that camera, I'll say it, all sorts of people make mistakes in their lives. This girl has turned her life around, and she's come here because every time something like that happens in your life, I guess you'll be blamed.
Yeah.
You look, strangely enough...
I'm relieved.
You look quite proud and relieved and pleased. She didn't steal it.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I told you I didn't. I wouldn't do it. Must see why. Because of your history you got. No, I know that. I'm a cardigan. I know, I forgot I had that. You lent
The
me
cardigan.
a
cardigan, please. That's what he wears at home with his slippers.
It's not the point, Jeremy.
Jer's fine. Hey, happy you came?
Yeah, I told you I wouldn't do that to you. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to do with a man's ring anyway. I'm going to wait it myself.
Good theory. Happy?
Yeah.
That's a really, really good way of moving forward with your life. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Can I keep that?
Can you keep that? Of course you can keep that. You guys are stuck now. Is that right? Good luck to them and more lie detector results after this break. We're right back. Don't go anywhere.
Don't you dare sit there and try and sugarcoat all this because it's lies.
We asked Scott, since the start of your relationship with Mickey, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? She said no. Why'd you say no?
So we're telling the truth.
If you're 18 or over and you want to be considered for the show, text the word "talk today" plus your name to 63334. Text costs 25 pence plus one standard rate message. You can call my team today. It's 09011. It's 123456. Calls cost 25 pence plus your network access charge. Or email talk@itv.com to get in touch with one of my team. Welcome back. My next guest today, Mickey, is here for crucial lie detector results with a fiancé, Scott, whom she suspects has been cheating. She says she caught him messaging another woman, and this guy disappears for hours at a time. He lies where he's been. She says the doubts have now affected their sex life, and unless he can today clear his name, she's doing one. Mickey's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. That one. Middle chair. You all right? Welcome to the show. That was a very slow walk. You all right?
Yeah, fine.
I've stopped having sex with the man I love until he proves he hasn't cheated. Can we cut to the chase? You've been with him how long?
A year and just short of a year and 2 months.
Good relationship?
Yeah.
And then you found something on my favourite social networking site. What did you find?
I found messages off his ex-girlfriend.
Saying what?
Saying, like, basically that she still loves him and everything.
Why does that mean? That means that he doesn't want to be with you? Maybe that's just
because he replied saying that he was missing her as well. So...
Did you confront him?
Yes.
What happened?
well, it started with me having a massive go at him, and he just sat there and didn't say anything.
Interestingly as well, I said it, he disappears. This guy will go out for a pint of milk and be gone for 8 hours.
Yes.
Which is not great. He never answers his phone.
No.
And you believe that he's out with somebody else.
Yeah.
Your sex life is non-existent.
Yeah.
Tried being married. What do you mean non-existent?
We just don't have a
Is that him?
Yes.
It's taken quite a lot to get him into the studio. He was very nervous. I accept that and acknowledge that. Some people might think that's because he's guilty. He says, I'm coming here because I will absolutely pass this lie detector. Let's look at the facts, the messages, the lack of physical closeness, doesn't answer his phone, disappears for hours on end. You love this guy, though.
Yeah.
But the age-old question, what happens if it is true? What if he has been up to no good?
Then it's over.
So you're another one who looks straight in your eyes, and I know you're right. You're telling the truth, aren't you?
Yeah.
Scott's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. He's facing the music. Give him a round of applause. How are you, Scott?
I'm not too bad, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm good. Why were you so nervous, pal?
Just for the outcome of it.
What?
Just for the outcome of it all.
What, of the test?
Yeah, because I know I haven't done nothing, but it's...
Why would you be nervous if you know you haven't done anything, then you'll pass the test?
Just nursing.
Were you texting naughty messages to your ex?
Before we got together, yeah.
What? She only found them 2 weeks. How long ago was it?
It was last week, I actually...
So what, you kept them for a year and a half?
Well, I didn't hide them, yeah.
What date did they have on them?
Ranging back from May of last year up until the end of June.
You say your ex is causing trouble and messaging it. Everybody's getting involved, everybody's staring it, and you just want to prove your innocence to Mickey and be happy. Where'd you go, by the way, for 8 hours on end? We're just a slow walker.
I just wander about and go down to the flat.
You wander about? At any time of the day and night, you just wander about?
Not at night, no.
Why don't you go to work? Do you go to work?
No.
But you wander around. Your ex is Debbie. She gave us a statement. She says, I was in a relationship with Scott before he got with Mickey. We never slept together since he started seeing her. I still think he'll fail the lie detector because all the time he was with me, he would disappear. I'm certain he was cheating. Scott was messaging me on Facebook a lot and he started to get really abusive. I just want him to stop harassing me and leave me alone. I know there are rumours about him being my son's father, but I've already done a private DNA. He's not the dad. I want him to get on with his life. Who's your sister?
Kelly.
Kelly's on the Jeremy Kyle Show. That way.
And try and sugarcoat all this because it's lies. You have messages on Facebook from, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago saying that you loved him and that she loves you and that there's a 50% chance that this baby is yours. I've seen all the messages.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Scott, I've seen them all. She showed me a message off her saying, I love you and we could be a family.
Hello.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi. You've seen them?
Yeah.
And you've seen them?
Yeah.
What did you see?
I've seen him messaging her saying he loves her and all that.
Why are you not listening to your mates and dumping this flat? It's true, isn't it? What?
No.
You're going to pass the test?
Yeah.
No. Why we get nervous then?
Because I am generally nervous.
What's this doing to your sister?
Destroying her. She used to be a confident, bubbly person. She used to wear makeup every day. She used to have a smile on her face every day. Now she's crying every day. She joined Slimming World, right, and she lost half a stone. Half a stone. He never even said congratulations. He just looked at her and went, all right.
Nothing to say, Scott.
You don't love her at all. And I've got news for you. You ain't coming home with her. She's coming home with me. You're going home on your own.
Going to pass?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hope so. Thank you, Rebecca. Let's do Scott's lie detector results. Oi, listen to me. Mickey. Remember what you said, didn't you? We asked Scott, since the start of your relationship with Mickey, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else? You said no. Why'd you say no?
So I tell the truth.
He was telling the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Since the start of your relationship with Mickey, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? He said no, because he was telling the truth. Since the start of your relationship with Mickey, have you passionately kissed anyone else? Well, blow me over like a feather. This man passed every single question. There you are. Well done. Well done. What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
You said 2 seconds ago he wasn't coming home. Can I just... Do you want some
advice?
advice?
It's not only about the lie detector, it's about the way you treat her.
Do you want some advice?
Yes, please.
I'm sure there are things in your life which make it difficult, but I think next to you is a woman who possibly loves you quite a lot. I just think that you are not the most dynamic, which is maybe not your fault, but disappearing for hours on end is merely going to fuel her doubts and her concerns. Share what problems you've got with the woman you purport to love, because the two of you surely are stronger as two than you are as one. Talk to her. This is, I'm sure, another stirring it up. But at the end of the day, if you cut her off, she's going to think there's more to it, right?
Yeah.
Put your foot down with him. Stop rolling over and playing dead, for God's sake. What do you want to say to him?
Things have got to change. The way you are and stuff, it's just... It stops now, and I'm glad you passed, honestly, but...
You know, I said this to somebody the other day, Scott, and some people don't like this. It's very easy for people... Look, oi, I don't know at this moment what you've had to go through, but you need to man up, get off your backside and make something of your life and love the woman that you love. And if you don't want to do that, there's no problem. Yes? You want to be with her? Yeah. Talk to Graham, spend some time, the three of you that way. Pass the lie detector, give him a round of applause. I have to admit, I was a little bit surprised, but he did the business. Thank you for watching today. I'm out of time. If you want to be here, you need our help, visit our website. The details are on screen. To my guests, to this audience, and to you five watching at home, I'll see you very soon. Take care, but bye for now.